give me headaches. Why the fuck am I getting Wingstop?
It's a ghost. I'm not a Ghostbuster. What are you talking about? Put the likes and the subscriptions in the bag and no one gets hurt.
Stream's not cancel. I never said cancel. That's weird. Okay, there we go. Hi, Josh. Hi, Cosmo. How are you? I'm not even gonna lie. I have a terrible fucking headache, but I'm gonna thug it out. Because mom ain't raised no bitch. My fucking head killing me, bro. I have this cut on the inside of my mouth that I've been like bumping into with my tongue and teeth all day and all yesterday, and I think that that's like what's like giving me a headache. Flat out. I really don't want to lose this tab because I have like a really good like YouTube to MP4 downloader that like downloads longer than 30 minutes. Dude, it's so fucking
Put the
nice.
likes
I can
and
get
the
so much
subscriptions
shit.
in the bag and no one gets hurt.
Take some medicine. I did down some like extra strength Tylenol, so your boy is rocking with that right now, but shit still hurt. Is that J-Pop? Oh my god, long time no see. Well, I mean, I saw you earlier today, but long time no see on stream. Challenge, start stream on time, mission failed. That's not my fault. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I sneezed the other night and bit the underside of my tongue. Almost made me cry. Hurt so goddamn bad. Josh, what are we playing? Can we play the drawing game? Fuck no. But you know what we can do? We're gonna start the PokePass today. Today is the day. Let's see, is my cameras and stuff still right? There we go. Hi! Okay, so here's the dealio, people. On the schedule, you'll notice that I said starting a new collab stream with a bunch of people. And that is not incorrect. I am definitely starting a new collab. However, it's not all at once like you possibly may have been expecting. I am working with like at least 7 other streamers on this. That is really fucking loud. Josh, I need you to peep the Mina Hollower trailer. Shit is baller. I will do that in the near future. Are we getting Mons named after us again? At the very least, today you guys will be getting Mons named after you. So here's what we're doing. This is called a PokePass, where basically I will start out a game of Pokemon. It could be Emerald, Platinum, whatever. We're doing Platinum today. But from the first gym, which is what I'm going to complete on, the game will not be in my hands. So I'm going to play through from the start, choosing my starter, blah, 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 get to the first gym. Since it's Platinum, we're going to go to Oreburgh City and beat Rourke. And then I'm done with the game until we get back to the Elite Four. Just flat out, I do not even see the game again until the Elite Four. I'm going to send it probably to Kawa or possibly to Yumi next. There are some people that I have selected because I thought it'd be funny who are not Nuzlock players. They have not even necessarily done a Nuzlock before. So this is either going to be terrible or really, really, like, or it might go perfectly smoothly. I'm trying to give the people that are, like, not super experienced, like the earlier gyms, like Gym 2 for Gardenia, Gym 3 for Wake or whatever. I'm really trying to, like, give people who have not played the game or, like, not played a Nuzlocke before the earlier stuff. But as we get to the later gyms, like, Volkner and what's her name, Candace, we might start losing some months. And it's the same Nuzlocke rules. It's actually a hardcore Nuzlocke.
Stream fix, please.
Big chat on stream. I actually like it. I actually really like the new fonts. I kind of want that to be the case. Do you guys not like that? I would release all of them. Yeah, so we're not going to be sending the game to Alex. Actually, chat, Alex and I had a really fun night the other night. I went over to his place and we watched the best movie It was really good. Alex put me on to like a good ass movie. We got some good wings. We just big thugged out. It was a lot of fun. Is giving 8-bit adventure dialogue text. Wait, do you guys not like it? Got it in media for you? I'll check it out in a sec. Did you kith? Yeah, a lot actually. Why is chat so big on stream? So am I getting the starter named after me and will now be famous among other streamers? And then I can get mad at whoever kills me. I think we're gonna. Okay. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Platinum is a tough one because straight up for base game, like pre-Elite Four, there are exactly 2 fire type Pokemon: Chimchar and Ponyta. You guys think I'm probably joking? There are no fire types like accessible pre beating the Elite Four in Pokemon Platinum, Diamond, and Pearl. So I feel like we basically have to get Chimchar for the type diversity. We have to. 1, we get Mach Punch and we beat Rourke easily. 2, we are a fire type with Flame Wheel and we will destroy Gardenia. I cannot make it easier for the person for those who come after by choosing Chimchar. Piplup is not bad, and Turtwig I think is the best starter for Gen 4 for like challenge runs. But like, we will have a ton of grass type accessibility. We can get Roselia, we can get the little Badoo thing, or not the Badoo, the Cherim thing. Like, there's a lot of grass opportunity. We can't see as many messages at once and they disappear really quickly, but up to you, honestly. Alright, I'll change it if you guys don't like it. Alright, I understand. I understand. Can I change it easily? Yes, I can. Is it clean? Is it clean format? Yeah, I think it's clean. Wait, actually, I could do old Twitch style also if you guys like that. That's so tiny. That's so tiny. I can't see dick and balls. I think that's what I had it on before. That's so tiny. I don't think I can even, like, read that. Yeah, we're gonna do clean. That's the only way. I can't see shit otherwise. It's too tiny. You guys have seen my phone. You guys have seen the font on my phone. It's really bad. Sus. You watched that fuck-ass movie with Ice Cube? No, but I've heard about this just today, actually. Ice Cube saves the world with Amazon Prime. I don't know what's going on with that, but one of my friends said that it was, like, abominable, and it was just a giant ad for Amazon, which I think is kind of funny, like the Sonic movies. If I give you a real text wall, it's probably going to be too big to even fit on the current chat display. Fuck. Only one way to find out, Klug. Pull out the GLaDOS quotes. I think if my chat messages stay for 30 to 60 seconds, some people hated that. Some people loved it. It seems to be really a really divisive thing for whatever reason. Oh, you use the geriatric size font and it kills me. I don't think there's anything wrong with having giant phone font. One of my friends called me out on that earlier today. Is this that bad? Hold on, I'll show you guys the text between me and that one chick. Is this that bad? This seems like very normal, like, size. Is this too big? Is that Togs? What up, big dog? How you doing, Paradox? What's up, bro? Sup? Yeah, hey. Hold on, I got something to show you. You're gonna love this. I already am. Okay. I don't know if you've been, like, checking out my Instagram story, but I got something you're gonna love.
Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was forced, really, to relive you killing me. Again and again.
Okay. Alright, you are an actual player of the Pokemon TCG, which, by the way, you are the only person in my life that is a player of the Pokemon TCG. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know dick and balls about the game. I play on the app, and that's supposed to be like a super dumbed down version of it, right? But get a load of this. I have been collecting all the OG Pokemon boys. Look at this shit. Look at this. I'm getting through it. I'm getting there. I am only like 22 cards away from being done with the like original series 151. In fact, the esteemed Lexfinity in chat showed me some cards at a card shop that he lives near that I might actually force him to buy for me, and then I'll pay him back because I need them and I haven't been able to find them anywhere here in this this state at all. Hi Gaia, what you doing, bro? But look at this. Oh, this isn't a part of the OG 151. This is different. This is Destined Rivals. This is the new Rocket Box. Only 50? Wait, yep, it was too big. You can only fit 2 messages on your phone screen. Okay, she sent a fucking paragraph, bro. She sent a big ass text. It's not my fault. I've been peeping your Pokemon shiz a bit. My man. My man. That's, oh, thanks, homie. Oh, and then get a load of this. We also got Scarlet Violet 151. And I'm actually about just as close to completing this as I am the original series 151. Okay, really quick, can we talk about this for a second? Why is Beedrill such a hard card to find? Why the fuck is Beedrill so difficult to find? Someone tell me that. Someone tell me, why is Beedrill a difficult find? It should not be a chase card. It's not an EX, it's not magical, it is a common. Where the fuck is Beedrill? I got Nidoqueen and Nidoking. Not the full arts, but I got all the big boys. Shout out to my boss boys, like I got all the big stuff. I can't find the goddamn Beedrills. I also can't find Lickitung for original series. What was that box you bought at the end of that one reel? Oh, that was a booster box, or a promo box for Scarlet Violet 151. I'm glad you watched till the end of that video, by the way. I appreciate that. But yeah, bro, I've been Pokemon pilled. I've been Pokemoned out. And we're about to like double down today, actually. We're about to do a challenge run. Actually, Togs, you want in on this? You want to do a Pokemon run? Do you want to beat a gym in Pokemon Platinum for me? Heck yeah, well. Oh shit, time to complete the entire Pokedex. The entire Pokedex,
Hey,
I think, will
Owen,
be expensive.
What do you call a disabled gay man?
I don't know.
Fruity
What do you call
vegetable.
them? Daddy Trump.
A fruity vegetable.
A fruity vegetable. I don't get it, but like I get it. So time to play Pokemon. I feel like you don't like when I talk, Alex. I think there's something going on. Have you heard too much of me today? Is that what's going on? Yo, Wendy, did you see Sue's cookies? Wait, Sue made cookies too? Wait, hold on. Did she post them in her Discord? What's up, Cookie Cav? How you doing, big dog? Wait, where? By the way, y'all, if you don't know Sue Huni, she is a streamer. And I'm actually going to see if I can get her to do a gym for us in this challenge, by the way. I'm going to see if I can get her to. She did her, like, 4th year's affiliate marathon, I think, or just streaming marathon today. Puma. Looks good. Wait, where's the picture, though? All I see is, like, all these, like, K-pop boys dancing media. And, oh, I see a bunch of, like, I see a bunch of Totodile cards. I didn't see the cookies. I must have missed it. But how are you doing, Cookie? I'm gonna hop off, though, homie. Get some sleep. Get some shut-eye. Night-night, bro. Hey, farewell, Paradox. Have a good night, big dog. All right, draw a fucking Puma. I'm not drawing any more Pumas. I refuse. Instagram stories. I don't know if I follow her on Instagram. I follow her on TikTok. I will check after this. We got to get started on this. All right. Also, Josh, did you have a Nightcore phase? A Nightcore phase? What do you mean a Nightcore phase? Is Nightcore like? I think I had I don't know. Can you like give an example of Nightcore? Also, let me look at this thing Sensor was talking about really quick. Boom. What? Yeah, can you give an example of Nightcore? Because I don't know if I'm like there. Okay, okay, this is the game, right? Since this is what you were talking about. Oh, this looks just like this looks like what's it called? This looks like Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons. This is also loud as fuck. My headphones are gonna blow out my ears. Fast music with chipmunk edited vocals. Oh. Jesus, that sounds great. I remember the Alvin and the Chipmunks. That was like my favorite shit when I was a kid. Wait, I really like the way that. Wait, I kind of like this. Oh, that was your description. That was the description for Nightcore, though. That's kind of crazy. Is it? Okay, maybe I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of like Cyberpunk. I think. I feel like Nightcore is the same thing, but I could be mistaken. I've always kind of assumed Nightcore is like cyberpunky. Ooh, wait, what's this?
Hi, folks. My name is Adam, and I like to make tiny, nerdy things. And it's don't worry, he's stuck. I'll wrap my turn to awkwardly try and.
Okay. All right, I'll watch that later. All right, boys. It's a genre of music that's usually a remix sped up, and the vocals are pitched up. I like lo-fi. I don't know about Nightcore version of stuff. My outro is like a Linkin Park song, but it's like I'm not sure if it's lo-fi or if it's like Nightcore. It's where to go? It's this right here. Yeah, there's like some YouTuber that makes like, it might be Nightcore. It might be Nightcore actually. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was Nightcore or if it was lo-fi, but it was pretty good. Not even always a remix though. Sometimes they just speed up and pitch up a song, often paired with anime pictures. So it's like lo-fi girl, but maybe a little bit edgier, question mark? Maybe. I love North of the Border. North of the Border. No, that's Vaporwave if you're thinking of Nightcore, of Cyberpunk, or if I'm thinking of Cyberpunk. I think I like Vaporwave music. It's like where it has like the weird orange to purple gradient and like the lines, right? And it's got like kind of like that Hotline Miami look to it. It's very popular in Osu because of the speed up is easy to make more difficult. I don't want to. Bro, we haven't played Trombone Champs in a minute, but we can't do it tonight. We got Pokemon to do. So, I'm going to get that started actually right now. Where is my DS emulator? Anyway, so, like I said, this is a special challenge run of Pokemon. We are going to be running Pokemon Platinum. I'm taking on the first gym. You will notice I have a couple of items to make this game a little bit faster. So, normally when you do a Nuzlock, right, you have to kind of grind a lot, and it's not always the most entertaining on stream. And a lot of these content creators that I'm sending this game out to, Pokemon may not be like their main form of content that they do on their channel. So we are using rare candies. Now, that does not mean that it's easier per se. Because as a lot of you Pokemon people know, if you use a rare candy, you lose out on EVs. So your Pokemon will be weaker if you just rare candy them to like the level cap. You should still grind out Pokemon. Like if you want better defense EVs, fight a bunch of Sandshrews. If you want better speed EVs, fight a bunch of Rattatas, right? Then pop the rare candy. So there's gonna need to be a little bit of strategy to this. There is still obviously the RNG of, oh shit, they just keep critting me, what do I do? And if we get a full team wipe, it starts over and I gotta start the game again. So I'm really excited for this. Is Genghis participating? I actually did get Genghis to say yes. Genghis is actually super down. She said the words to me exactly. I have not played any of the new Pokemons. And I said, we're playing Platinum. And she's like, oh, sure. That is the only, like, correspondence I've gotten back from her. She knows the rules. She knows what's going on. She understands the vibe. But the only correspondence I've gotten from her is, oh, sure, in quotes. So, I don't know how experienced she is with Pokemon Platinum. I don't know if she's even played Pokemon Platinum. I think she said the last game she played was Sword and Shield. So I think we're probably fine. I think she gets it. She's also very smart, so I have no doubt in my mind that she'll be able to, like, rock this shit. But, like, here's the thing. I kind of told her I would give her the game, like, pretty low gym, like 2-3. But I have now promised that to, like, 2 or 3 other people now. So I might be giving her the game at Gym 4, and I don't know. I don't know how, like, ready she is to roll. And a lot of people don't Nuzlock. A lot of people are not, like, down with losing their Pokemon or, like think about, like, a Pokemon dying and that being, like, it. A lot of people don't play Pokemon like that. So this is gonna be, I think this is gonna be hilarious. And the cool thing is, this is kind of free content for me, because when they're doing their run of the game, like their gym, I can watch back their VOD on stream and we can be like, oh, fuck. Or whenever they're live, I'm going to tell you guys, hey, they're doing their run right now. Go check them out. So it's a good thing to, like, kind of help everybody, like, you know, kind of mutually grow. It's a fun little community thing. That's how the idea was presented to me, and that's how I kind of, like, want to, like, keep, or how I want to perpetuate it. Josh, why would you set her up to fail like that? I don't think she's gonna fail. If you know Pokemon, Crasher Wake is not a hard fight. I'm fully planning. We're doing species dupe clause, so you don't have to catch. So if you go to a route, right, and you know how there's Pidgeys on Route 1. If you go to Route 2, which is a new encounter, and there's Pidgeys there, you can kind of cheat the game by making it so I already have a Pidgey. I'm gonna force myself to not have a second Pidgey so I can catch anything else in the grass. So now I have a 50-50 if the route has, like, 3 Pokemon there, right? It could be if the encounters on a given route are like Pidgey, Rattata, fucking Weedle, right? If I already have a Pidgey, now the stuff I can catch on this route are Rattata and Weedle. So if I wanted a Rattata, I'm good. In Platinum, Shinx is in a lot of the early grass areas. So if I get Starly and I get Bidoof, the next grass patch will probably have a Shinx and I can catch that. Shinx easily solos Crasher Wake. I think she'll be fine. In fact, the first part of the first gym, I think there's like 6 or 7 encounters. So as long as I don't screw up any of the encounters, we should have a decent amount of type diversity for the upcoming gyms. I've only completed 1 Nuzlock. I'm barely one either. It's okay. We got this. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And if I screw up here, we can just restart. It's easy money. It's easy. It's the easiest money we've ever made, boys. Wrong scene. I'm on the wrong scene. Also, can we get a huge shout out to Arthur, the GOAT, if you will? He put together this really cool template for the run for me, and I really appreciate that. This is my boy. This is my dude, my mans. Boom, boom, boom. This might be extremely loud, by the way. So prepare your assholes, all right? Prepare them. Open ROM. This game, like I said, is modded. We do have EXP share out the gate, and we do have a near infinite amount of rare candies. Chat looks funny in this scene. Oh, is this still on big mode? Oopsie. Hold on, I can fix that. No, it's unclean. No, it's good. It's clean. So you put all the pressure on everyone else. Genius. Now there you go. Now you get it. Holy shit, this is so loud. Not big mode, just stretch, probably fine. I could kind of do one of those moves and then one of these moves, I guess. Doesn't have to be too wonky. There we go. Yeah, that's loud as hell. If that's like super loud for you guys, like blowing out eardrums, that's fine. I can change that, but oops. That's actually really annoying. I hate that with the Desmume, I have to have like my controller on before I open everything. Okay, so boom, we throw in the ROM, and then we're going to load the new file that I edited, which is this V2. Okay, and then that'll save at the end of this. All right. Hope you guys are ready. So I already went through the early, talk to the professor bullshit. We're already good there. Let me do game Pokemon Plat. And, I could beat a gym tonight. Alex, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's the truth. Oops. Boom. All right. So this is a brand new save file. Like I said, there are some modifications to this. We are starting out with an EXP share, and we have a basically infinite amount of rare candies. This is more than we should need to properly get a full team of Pokemon to the highest level. Now keep in mind, this is a hardcore Nuzlock. I believe him. What, Pulmonary Cook? We will lose immediately. This is a hard... No, we won't, actually. Pulmonary's a good trainer. I'm being a dick. This is a hardcore Nuzlock. So, we are playing based on the gym leader's ace is the highest that our Pokemon team can be. So, for example, Rourke, I think, has a level 13 Cranidos. My Pokemon cannot exceed level 13. Going into that fight, I could have my Pokemon at 13 with a bunch of XP to push us over to level 14, but I cannot go into that fight with a level 14 Pokemon. Does that make sense? Hi, Gaia. What's up? You're beautiful? Everybody stop. No, Gaia, you're beautiful. You are beautiful. How you doing, man? How's life? How's your mother? How are the kiddos? You're beautiful in 1 month till Phoenix. Wait, is it real? Oh, yeah, it's in September. Oh, shit. No sleep till Brooklyn, bro. I'm excited. That's going to be fun. All right. I don't know what we're going to eat. We'll figure it out. God, this is dreadfully slow. Dreadfully slow. I should have put on a speed up. I don't know what I was thinking. I fucked up. Surely there are modded ROMs that automatically enforce Nuzlock rules, right? There are, but here's the thing. They also difficultify the game too. And I didn't want to do Renegade Platinum for some people's first Nuzlock. You know what I mean? They're gonna get cooked. They're gonna get fucked. Gaia, Phoenix, Sky Harbor trip. Yeah, bro, Gaia's coming to Arizona A. Did you do that here too? Do what here? Oh wait, I feel like Gen 4 is the slowest game. Yeah, you're kind of right. No, it's just a layover. It's a little slow. It's a little slow for sure. What the fuck? The game broke. The game broke. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, that wasn't supposed to happen? What the fuck? Huh? I'm getting the corrupted gameplay I wanted. That was that one's so sad. That didn't happen in the testing. Radical Red, I think, does that too, so it's unreasonably difficult for normal Pokemon players. Yeah, I just don't want to like make it too difficult for people. I may not even be able to get past the first fucking. Why did that break like that? I don't think I was supposed to. I don't know what happened there. I actually have no idea why that happened. Well. What up, Gavin? How you doing, bro? Did you catch anything today? You go fishing? Sorry, I didn't tell you I wasn't going to be able to. I'm not going to lie. I have been like back and forth off of work and then just running out and around with like my boys, so I apologize. But I am down to go fishing tomorrow if you're still wanting to. I don't know why that happened. I don't really know what happened there. Oh. I didn't go. Alright, so it's fine. Okay, it looks like the game is surviving a little bit better. We might have to save frequently. I'm gonna tell people to save frequently so that it doesn't like... Oh wait, I think I have to go in his house. I haven't played through Pokemon Platinum in a complete minute. So there is a chance that like... well, I guess my first part is easy, but I don't know how recently everyone else has played the game. So it might be a little bit slow for certain sections. But I'm planning on making a video out of all of this. So I'm going to take everybody's VODs, cut them down, and make like a hopefully 30-ish to 40-ish minute video of all of us doing this. Can I get like a pair of shoes in this motherfucker? That's the thing I do hate about these early games. They don't give you shoes like out the gate. I think Gen 6 on, or Gen 5 on, they make you run. We could tomorrow? Hell yeah. I'm kind of amped up. I told Olive that I caught a bass, and she was like, wow, dude, it's gonna happen. You're gonna be a good fisherman. So she got me all gassed up. I'm kind of ready. Oh, wait, you guys, I've been playing Peak. You guys might be mad at me. I've been playing a lot of Peak offline, actually. I've been playing with Olive. Peak is really fun. It's really fun. We got far this last time, too. We got to the kiln, which is, like, the area before the actual, like, escape the mountain. I almost got out of there. We just got really bad RNG with, like, Pythons and stuff, like, later on, like, after the Ice World. We were killing it. We were killing it. Then we stopped killing it. It became less good immediately. Sipping water straight from a gallon jug is wild. What? Is that what? Is that abnormal? When I was in school, all of like the exercise kids and stuff would just have a big ass gallon jug. Is that really abnormal? I'm gonna try and mash this text. Oh, okay, hold on. Yes, we love Pokemon. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting my A and B are switched. We love Pokemon, old man. Goddamn. Oh my god. It's happening. Alright. So, I'm thinking we go Chimchar. I think the type diversity on the team will already be fine. We'll have good water coverage and we'll have good grass coverage. There's a lot of good grass Pokemon in this game. But there's basically no fire. And then fighting, even the fighting is like... we get a free Lucario. That is true. Josh is playing a game. Wow. Alright, listen here. It looks kind of funny. I have a 1.2 liter bottle. No, it's hydro... no, it's hashtag... It's not... No, it's not. Hashtag Hydra homies. If you know, you know. I don't. I actually don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. Give it 5 minutes to break again. He deprived us of 30 minutes of just chatting. I know. Wait, what? I feel like I cheated you guys a little bit there. No. Oh yeah, I named the character Pass also, by the way. Squirrel take a shot of water? Shit. Okay, I'm also gonna not be like super pedantic on the natures. I could, and as a matter of fact, I'll save right here just because I don't want the game to explode and I have to do that annoying shit again. I'll save right here, but I don't think I'm gonna reset a bunch for like a good nature. I feel like that's kind of annoying. 1. Ah! 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so 11. 4, 5. Excuse me. 6. 7. 8. 9. Excuse me. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Why do you guys like this? You know what I mean? Shake your dreads! Ladies, not today, I gotta work. There should be a redeem that makes you chug your water. Yeah, I don't want to die. You know you can die from too much water. This would be an effective torture method if we had more viewers. Yeah, if I got more viewers, I would have to change it down to 1 redeem per person. I would die. I would die. I have a suggestion for the next movie night, a curse/cringe film, Sausage Party. I am of the belief that Sausage Party was an actually like semi-funny movie. I actually kind of liked it. All right. I did watch it with, the only time I watched was like on a date with this girl and she was not feeling me at all. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna have a good time. So I switched my brain over to like, I'm having fun, I don't care what everyone else thinks mode, and I actually really liked the movie after I did that. I would hate watch it, damn. The only reason you burp so much is because you swallow too much air. Hashtag this is true. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I think we go Chimchar here. We go Chimchar. If people do not like the Chimchar start, or prefer Turtwig or Piplup, then that's just gonna, we can get Roserade and Gyarados in this game very, very easily. Getting Chimchar here is a great idea. We need the fire type coverage, and Ponyta is a piece of shit, so it's all good. The fighting, and also, bro, Infernape, he can, even if his, like, even if we have a bad nature for, like, attack, if we have good special attack, we can still kick ass. He's a good mixed fighter, so we're good. What's that thud? Did you guys hear that? Oh, wait, I forgot. I have to fight him right now. Okay, well, there is a chance we just lose this fight right now. Hopefully we don't lose the fight here. It's a girl Chimchar! Wait, did I not name it? No, you name it later. Never mind. Ooh. Maybe this is a special attacking... This might be a special attacking Chimchar. I don't know. Why is your camera flipped? I don't know what you're talking about. My camera's flipped because my screen is this way, and you guys are this way. So it makes sense to, like, do that. Blaziken is greater than Infernape. I like oh wait, I'm gonna lose. I think I like Infernape more. Like, visually, I like Infernape more, but I think stat-wise, Blaziken is probably better. That thud was your car being towed away. Nah, I'm in the garage. I'm good. I only say this because I like Gen 3 better. Okay. Gen 3 and Gen 4 are really close because I do love both of those games, like, both waves of games almost equally, but I do think I like the design of Gen 4. I think I like Infernape a little bit better just design-wise. I just gotta be 100%. But Gen 3 does have really good, like, the whole dex in Gen 3 is cooking except Illumise and Volbeat. I will die on the hill that Illumise and Volbeat should never have existed. Those are the dumbest fucking Pokemon in the world. Okay, so we need to see what kind of nature we got here. I don't think we got a good attacking nature. Just, there's no way. Where is Lex? Bro, I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing. That card shop he went to had a Ditto and a Chansey. I couldn't tell the price, but it looked like it was 50 bucks per, and that's fucking nuts. Those were ungraded. Here, maybe you guys could... I should save the game first. Maybe you guys can see it better than I can, but 40 bucks for an ungraded Ditto and like 55 for an ungraded Chansey is psychotic. That's... Of the shops I've been to, I haven't seen a Ditto, but the Chansey should not be that much. It should not. If I could play the Gen 4 games on the Game Boy Advance or equivalent emulator, I would like them way more. I'm a DS hater, TVH. Oh. That's fair. Here, I have to unassign this Y button. It's driving me fucking crazy. Let's get another save in real quick. I don't know. Okay, I spent a lot more time... Ooh, shit. I spent a lot of time on my Game Boy, but I spent a lot of time on my DS, so I don't know. I think I lean more DS. But this does run kind of mid. I gotta be honest. This is earlier DS, right? They started locking in a little bit better with Soul Silver and Black and White in 1 and 2. I just think that for the early DS games, it was a little bit rougher. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, kid. I think I have to go to the lake, right? I think I'm going to Verity Lakefront. And then there's like a fight going on here. Alright. Oh, I didn't look at my Chimchar's nature. Oopsie. It's Cyrus! Definitely nostalgia for me. I grew up with the first gen, with the first 3 gens. I never owned a DS. I never owned a Game Boy after the Advance. Oh, okay, so then it's okay. Well, I don't even think that it's like just nostalgia because Gen 2 and Gen 3, let's be honest, Gen 1 was a little bit rough. I love Gen 1, but it was a little rough. Love Gen 2, but it was a bit rough too. But Gen 3, all of those were really, really solid. Like that's, I don't even think that's just nostalgia. Like those were solid games. we might be old and that's why, but I don't think that Gen 2 is as bad as people say it is. Like the level curve was rough. The level curve I think was the hardest part about Gen 2 games. Other than that though, I love every mon from the Gen 2 decks. I think all the gym leaders teams are a little bit dog shit, but I'm a fan. Okay, so here's the thing. We could get, actually I don't have Pokeballs yet. Never mind. I can't get an encounter here. You're definitely old, Josh. Okay, I wouldn't say definitely. I would probably lean more towards like maybe. Lonely. Wait, that's good. Wait, somebody. Lonely nature. Wait, I actually think that's nuts. Hold on. Isn't lonely good attack and bad speed? Oh wait, the speed might be rough. Lonely nature. Increases attack and decreases defense. Wait, this is a real. Wait, this is a good Chimchar. I don't know about the IVs or anything. This isn't that kind of mod. But wait, that's a good Chimchar. That's a kind of good Chimchar. We might have hit the mother load here. The speed is gonna be just naturally good. His attack is increased, or her attack is increased. We're in a good spot here. Okay, I think I get to name the Chimchar here. Who wants to be Chimchar? I'm going to assume the other streamers are gonna name Pokemon after their chat. So we may have a finite amount of Pokemon named after you guys. But I'm gonna try and catch as many as I can and name them after you, and hopefully they don't die down the road. If I don't get a solid Pokemon named after me, I'm gonna quit. Okay, we got a name. Okay, how about Luxray for you, guy? I feel like you're a Luxray kind of guy. And Luxray is definitely like a get to the Elite Four mon. I've looked them up dozens, maybe hundreds of times. Bro, I don't know. I used to have these Pokemon like memorized by the sound they make in the game. I cannot remember natures to save my skin. I know Adamant is positive, is like good attack, bad special attack. And I know that Modest is good special attack, bad attack. That's it. Okay, I think we go Klug on this one, right? Alright, there we go. Me too. Arthur, no, don't kill yourself too. I like the Switch, but the fact that it is it basically replaced the niche of Game Boy / DS had in the handheld market is so sad. I mean, I see what you're saying, but at the same time, I don't think it's a bad thing that I don't have to now buy, like, a home console and separately a handheld. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of, like, that's pretty expensive. Like, I mean, some of our parents in the 90s and early 2000s made it work, right? But not everybody had, like, 64 and Game Boy SP money. You know, it was like a pick one or you know, shove it, right? Not every family had that. So I do like the idea that Nintendo's like, why don't we just consolidate the two? You know what I mean? My roommate knows all Pokemon sound through Gen 5. After Gen 6 and they made them sound, like, weird, I couldn't lock it anymore. I used to know up to Gen 4 by sound. Now I can't do it. I can't. They make, like, they started changing how, like, I don't know, it used to be, like, weird pixely vomit that I could memorize. I can't memorize it anymore. It's all, like, weird. I don't know. I can't do it. Wait, there is no flying starter? Never mind. Wait, now Klug just needs a grass and flying starter named after him, and we can call him the Avatar? Isn't Decidueye grass and flying? We could do Gen 3 next time. If this goes well and, like, other streamers like this, we can definitely rerun Emerald, and Klug could be Trico, or, Sceptile. My roommate knows all Pokemon 5. Yeah, Josh is correct. Some of us were fucking poor. It's just like, if you consolidate the two, it makes it a little bit easier. And plus, the price is just right. Game Boys, if I recall correctly, used to be like 100 plus some change, right? And then consoles were always like 200-ish, 300-ish, right? So if I can get both of them for $3, that kind of splits the difference down the middle, right? There's a few, but I think they usually get them after the third Evo. Yeah. Oh, Decidueye's Ghost. You're right, sorry. Wait, who's flying in grass then? Oh my god, I thought Tropheus was a starter for a second. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't ask me. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I need Pokeballs though, bro. Give me some balls, dog. I think I get Return here too, right? I think, yeah, this is actually... Having this is nice. So, this is a move called Return. If you don't know what this is, I got you. There is a thing called Friendship in Pokemon games starting from Gen 2 on. The higher your Friendship stat is, the more likely certain things are to happen. For certain Pokemon, they'll evolve. For other Pokemon, nothing. But with this move, if you're a good trainer and your Pokemon love you, the power of the attack goes up. So it's a normal move, and I think its base power is like 60, but it scales higher based on friendship and love. So if we give this like a Bidoof or a normal Pokemon, that's a stabbed, like possibly 110 base power move, I think. Can we get Crobat? We'll definitely have a... Klug. We'll have so many opportunities to catch Zubats. It's fucking crazy. In fact, Crobat is a really good Nuzlock mon because its speed is nuts. Out the gate, it usually outspeeds like 90% of the game, barring like maybe Jolteon and like priority moves and stuff like that. Aerodactyl, I think, is even slower than Crobat. You could afford an extra handheld console if you didn't buy so much Legos, TBH. Don't you think you're asking a lot of me, though? Bro, let me buy my Pokemon, or let me buy my Legos. Alright, I don't know if I got balls here, so let me save first. We need to be saving consistently. Have you ever completed a randomizer Nuzlock? I completed a Pokemon Black 2 randomizer with Epic like 2 years ago. And that was real. Okay, to be fair, it was cheesy as hell because I got like a Kyogre. No, I got a Dialga like the first route, and I got lucky on the catch rate. So I wouldn't say I completed it, but I would say I did complete a Nuzlock, a randomizer Nuzlock. I cheesed the fuck out of it though, flat out. So this is gonna be a little bit difficult. This is a hard course. There's no healing during battle. We do need Pokeballs to catch stuff, but outside of battle is gonna be just as like sketchy. So I need to have like ample healing items here and stuff. So I'm gonna get a couple potions. The antidote for sure. I don't want to lose anything outside of battle. And then the paralysis heal. I think we can get one of those too. Decent usage of money here. No healing during battle is vile. When I drop that information on some people, they are not gonna want to play. I'm serious. There's two people that I'm like, they're a bit flaky. Like I know they're gonna like do it. Like I think they're gonna do it because they want to like play the game. But I think they're gonna, like, when they realize they can't play this game normally, I think they're gonna be very upset. Okay, Starly, it's a male, hopefully... Oh, it gets intimidated when it becomes a Staraptor. Okay, so this is our first encounter. So, like I said, we're playing with species dupe Quazon. So if I catch this Starly here, which I'm planning on doing, the next route, if there's Starlies... Oh my god. Which there are. Oh my god, I almost killed it. I can basically cross out Starly on that next set of grass. And I can catch the other two Pokemon that spawn there, which should be Shinx and Bidoof. So with any luck, I'll be able to get a Bidoof, I'll be able to get a Shinx. Who wants to be Starly? Dry? What do you mean, Phony? What do you mean? Wait, Phony, when are you gonna start streaming, bro? Are you gonna do your World of Warship streams? And I guess gamble on ships. when is that coming? All right, we have Starly. Who wants to be a Staraptor, assuming this thing can make it to adulthood? Assuming this thing can make it to adulthood. I think this is a Pulmonary kind of Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie. I was either gonna name Pulmonary after. Oh wait, I won't even see a Wooper. We could get a Magikarp though. We could name. Oh no, we gotta name the Magikarp after Arthur. Arthur loves Gyarados. I think this is a Pulmonary move, unless someone else wants it. I was gonna vote Lex. Lex kind of, yeah, alright, I feel that. Gyarados is actually good this gen. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we can go Lex on this one. Definitely gotta get one. Okay, we're going Lex. Lex Luthor. Alright, huge. So we already have a good flying type. It's gonna get close combat when it evolves. We're in a good spot here. It's gonna be basically useless for this first gym. I don't know what I want to be. I could pull up like the encounters for the. In fact, I don't know all the encounters for these first couple of routes, so it wouldn't be bad to. I'm gonna make a video out of this, so I need the air conditioning to not be like. It's gonna get hot as a bitch in here, but I need the air conditioning to not be on the entire night because I want to make a video out of this and I don't have a good filter on my mic. So in a situation like this, because I don't want to accidentally lose my Starly, this is where I'm gonna utilize some of these rare candies. So I'm gonna pop a couple here just to get it to like a reasonable level. Level 3 obviously ain't gonna be able to do shit for me. Like I said, there is a level cap. So I have to be careful about over leveling. So actually, let me check and make sure what level Rourke's Cranidos is. What level is Rourke's team in Plat? And excuse me. 14. Okay, so here's the thing. We have a level 14 Cranidos that we have to kind of work around. So here's the deal. Oops. Here's the deal. His Cranidos is his ace. If I have a Pokemon that is higher than level 14, i.e. 15 and beyond, it cannot even be utilized in the gym fight. I have to drop it in the box and forget about it until I beat the gym. So I need to very carefully go into this fight with Pokemon that are level 14, maybe a little bit of XP left before they go to level 15, and then hopefully they'll level up during the fight. but I will be stronger than his Geodude and Onix, like, by a reasonable margin. I don't suspect this will be a difficult fight, but if I over-level by just doing stuff in the grass before his next area, that's how I get screwed here. What are my odds of encountering an Abra? I'm pretty... Actually, let me look up encounter rates. Let me look up encounter rates in Pokemon Platinum. Encounters in Pokemon Platinum. Let me see. Go away. Pokemon locations and guides. Okay, so we're looking at Sinnoh. Alright, so we're looking at Sinnoh, Route 201. So we got the 50% Starly. There was a chance for Bidoof on this first route. Oh wait, Gen 8? Gen 4, hello? What the fuck? So yeah, we could have got Kricketot. It's not... Oh, we could have got Kricketot during the night, it looks like, but we didn't. Okay. Now, let's check Route 202, which we're coming up on here in a second. Gen 4. We're looking at a bunch of Starlies, so we can cross these off. So our options are Bidoof, Shinx, and Kricketot. It looks like Shinx is probably our highest odds. Looks like it's gonna be a pretty good chance for Shinx, but equal to Bidoof. Cricketot's unlikely. We do not want Kricketot here. It's basically gonna be useless for us for that first gym. It's a bug. It does evolve at level 10, which is nice. We get a nice little power spike early on, but it's essentially useless to us. I think we get Abra in the cave in Mount Coronet when we first get there, though. So that might be huge for us. 203. Oh, no, we can get Abra. We have a 15% chance to get Abra. We have a 15% chance to get Abra the next route. But we'll have probably already gotten Starly, Shinx, or Bidoof. Oh, Zubat's a 10%. Okay, Abra's not that low of odds, though. It's actually very possible. Or Abra later on, actually. We might be able to get Abra just flat out if we're lucky, though. If we're lucky, we can get that Abra. I'm going to try for it. Best I can do, though. Alright. Okay, so Lex's Quick Attack. We should not be at risk of over-leveling here. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to keep giving, what's it called? I'm going to keep giving attention to, Klug at first. Oh, wait. So this is the next set of grass here. I need to be careful to not kill my encounters, though. Every encounter is going to be very vital, because I don't know how these other, like, streamers are going to be with their Pokemon. Wait, what the heck? Oh, she said go back and tell my mom I'm leaving. Okay. So, we have our next encounter there. We already got our 201 encounter. I am going to hold off on my Lake Verity encounter, because we can come back when the game is, like, further along in the story, and Pokemon there will be better. Like, we can get a Quagsire, we can get, like, other shit that's not, like, as, you know, weak. So, we're gonna hold out on the lake encounters for now. There are certain parts of the game where, like, the level will increase just being further along in the story. So, that's what we want to kind of do. Like, Canalave City, we can hold out and get, like, a Steelix. Oh, we gotta be careful, because I think the Lucario... We get a Lucario baby, it's called Riolu, we get an egg. Oh, fuck, I forgot. There's a lot of egg stuff in this game, too. So we could technically, like, use up a lot of our in-town or in-city encounters by using eggs. Yeah, we could actually... I don't think this is going to be that bad. I feel like Platinum's one of the better games to do this. There's a lot of encounters in this game. I think each section of Mount Coronet also counts as, like, a different encounter. I have to check on that. But we should have a bunch of opportunity for, like, surviving this. We got a Postle. Alright, I gotta give it to Barry. I probably could have not named myself Pass. It's a little bit boring, but, like, I couldn't think of anything when I was making the mod, so we're just gonna stick with... our name is Pass from here on out. I don't think anybody's gonna care. You don't see your name mentioned that often outside of, like, the early part of the game, so I don't think it's a big deal. I probably should get a decent mix of, like, Starly and Klug fighting these early game mons. We are gonna have another rival fight. It's Rival Fight 2. Coming up kind of quick. Ooh, I need to check the nature on I need to check the nature on Lex. Yeah, let me check that. Alright. So, fighting these low-level Pokemon, yes, gives me XP, but it also gives me EVs. We've kind of talked about EVs a little bit. Basically, it'll make my Pokemon have more points towards a certain stat when it comes to leveling up. I think Starly gives speed, because it's pretty fast. So, this will hopefully be making Klug over time faster upon level up. It'll increase the amount of points my speed stat goes up by at the, like, when I go to actually level up. As opposed to like +1, +2, there's a chance I could get a +3 if I fight a bunch of really fast Pokemon, like a bunch of Starlies or something. Yo, that dropped my attack a lot. That growl is crazy. In fact, this should level me up here. I don't think I'm going to get more than like 1 or 2, just because there's not a lot of Pokemon I can fight between level before I level up. But Starly might be able to get a little bit more going there. Okay. And there's Ember, huge. Alright. We're gonna get a hot swap here. Oh wait, Lex is level 5. That's fine, we'll be fine. Alright. We're gonna try our best to get a Shinx here so that, ooh, if we get Shinx, ooh, we kinda need Shinx and Bidoof, but we can only get one. To try and force getting the Abra, we need Shinx and Bidoof. And that's gonna be tough. We might just have to get lucky. This does not count towards our encounter. This is for stupid Dawn. She's trying to teach us how to catch Pokemon, which we don't need help with. I forgot. This is back in the day where, like, you had to learn how to catch Pokemon. They don't make it optional, which is unbelievably dumb, but it's all good. There is a rival fight. I think it's Rival 4. It could be Rival 5 or Rival 4 in this game. That's very difficult. Because you have to balance your level versus the next gym, and then Barry's like mid-levolution starter is pretty strong at that point, especially if you go the Chimchar route. Prinplup is actually a decent Pokemon. There's a lot of Prinplup hate. It's a good mon. It has Drill Peck and, like, I think Bubble Beam, so it can kind of do some damage, especially if you don't have like good water coverage. So assuming we get Shinx here, that shouldn't be a problem, but this game could get bad. Streamer school win. Bro, I don't know how to stream good. I am a very middle-of-the-road streamer. Oh, I got free Pokeballs. I should have just waited. Whatever. Okay, hopefully we get Shinx here. It's either going to be Shinx or Bidoof. Or Kricketot, but it's nighttime, so it shouldn't be. If we get Kricketot, that's the worst possible outcome. Okay. Alright, there's the Shinx. Alright. With any luck, we will catch this and not kill it. I need to look at Lex's nature. That actually might be good right there. I don't even want to take the chance. That was a lot of damage. Wait, Lex might actually be an attack. If this is an Adamant Starly, we just win the game. I'm telling you guys right now. Middle of the road, it's not even paved. Bro, that's fucking crazy. What do you mean it's not paved? Alright, hold on. Alright, this should be a catch. I can't hit it again or I'm gonna kill it, and I really can't be burning like early encounters like this. If nothing else, it forces other encounters later on. Okay, there we go. Alright. It's a Shinx. I don't know that I'm gonna get that Abra. I can't guarantee, because Bidoof is like a 50% chance. In fact, it's basically very likely. So we might be able to get a Kadabra later. I could just name you Shinx now. Shinx is very adorable. How about we go Cos? I actually like the name Cosmo for this Pokemon line. We'll go that. Oh, we'll go Cosmo on this. We'll go Cosmo. If we see an Abra, then I'll just name another one Cosmo. Wait, let's get a save. I have to unassign that button. That shit's driving me crazy. Let me get another save job going here. Let's go heal really quick, and then let's get Shinx to like level 5, and then we can start like actually using it in these fights. They are gonna miss out on a little bit of early game EVs, but at this point it's so like it's a basically negligible amount of EVs that we're getting. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. I'd rather the risk of it dying be lower because it's a higher level than, like, it missing out on a couple of EVs here and there. And this also just makes the game go by faster, so it's not so much of a grind fest for, like I said, some of these streamers do not play Pokemon as their normal content. I don't want them to sit there just, like, fighting a bunch of fucking Rattatas, you know. I just don't want to make it. I would have tried to make this as seamless and, like, we're doing this for this stream, and then maybe never even hear about it again. Like, that was the plan. Or at least the vision, so that no one, like, ends up getting annoyed by it. Don't want to fuck up people's, like, mojos. Bidoof and Bibarel are actually not bad Pokemon to get, like, down the road. Bibarel hits pretty damn hard, especially if you teach it, like, return and stuff like that. He gets headbutt, so you get good flinch chance on him. He's a decent Pokemon. He's goofy looking, but, like, he is solid. Rock solid. Are EVs 1-to-1? Like, does special attack EV going up by 1 raise the Pokemon special attack? No, sadly. It's not a perfect trade-off. It's... I don't even actually know. The formula for EVs to, like, direct stat increase is very complicated. But, like, the general rule of thumb is the more things you fight, the higher your level will go up. I think there's a finite amount of EVs per stat, though. I think it's, like... I might actually need... Klug might know this better than I do, but there is a finite amount of EVs that every Pokemon can have in each stat. So, like, I think it's I don't know why I want to say 255. I don't know if that's right. In fact, I'm, like, thinking that's wrong. But 255 feels like it's right per stat. But I don't even think you can have max EVs for every stat. I think you have to pick. Okay, maybe not a max per stat. I think there's a max amount per Pokemon. Maybe that's what I'm trying to, like, say. I don't know. I have to look it up. I don't remember the math. All I know is if you want better speed, kill a bunch of stuff that gives speed EVs. Oh. We gotta play around the crit. I don't want this thing to die. Yeah, I don't want this to die. Send in Cosmo. We can't have Lex die. We can't have Cosmo die this early on. We need these really bad. Nah, you gotta teach. You gotta teach. I need to farm views. Farm views? Bro, you wanna know the strat? Say something very, like, bold and offensive. That's the strat. Say something so bold that no one would ever expect it. Oh, Cosmo does not have good attack, it would seem. We gotta get you out of here already. Wow. Okay, yeah, see. We gotta get these boys leveled up. I like your streams. You like my streams? I don't know, you call them dry a lot. I don't know what that's going on. Is that too bold? Okay, motherfucker. Yeah? No, I mean, like, you need to say, like, some controversial shit. You gotta say stuff that, like, will turn heads, then post it on YouTube, or Instagram, or Twitter, and then maybe it'll catch on fire, and then, or maybe it won't, and you just keep doing that until it works. This battle does not look like it's gonna end well. No, it's gonna be fine. We're also about to go to the Pokemon Center to heal up really quick. Yeah. I wish that I could put in, like, the healing module from, like, other games. So some Pokemon ROM hacks have, like, a little personal healer for outside of battle that makes Nuzlocking a lot easier, like, a little bit more beginner friendly. But running back to the Pokemon Center every, like, minute is going to be a bit annoying. That's why I was saying, like, having potions and stuff is going to be important. I kind of want to save them for people down the road and not burn them all right now, though. We need to get, like, everybody to, like, 6 and 7, I think. Lex will get to 7 fairly quick, and then we'll get Cosmo going here. I hate Pokemon games. You don't like Pokemon? Why? Wait, Pokemon is so good. What do you mean? Okay, like, so when you were a kid, what did you play then? I feel like Pokemon was such, like, it swept the whole nation by storm. I feel like you have to try to not be, like, involved in the Pokemon thing. You told me to be bold. Oh, duh. Okay. I mean, like, you don't go on Twitter very often, do you? Okay. When I meant bold, I meant, like, like very offensive things, like terribly offensive. Preferably don't try them out in here. Like try them out on your own stream and then post it on Instagram. See what happens. If you get canceled, then just start over, you know. But I meant that. It swept more than the nation. It literally swept the world. Pokemon, I think Pikachu is the most recognizable like icon in the world, right? I thought I read that somewhere. I did not play much Pokemon growing up. Well, you didn't play not much, but you did play some, right? Yellow people eat pets. Okay, I meant oh my god. Okay, so preferably don't try them out here. Don't try out your hot takes here. Try them out on your stream, and then go to Twitter and post it there. That's the preference. But yeah, in that vein, you could definitely give that a spin. Oh my god. You know what? Honestly, sad enough. That's the kind of shit that does work. That's the kind of shit that does pop you off on like the internet these days. You gotta say like crazy shit. I played like Stadium and XD the most. XD is the only Pokemon game I've beaten. I think you told me that before. I'm shocked. Stadium and oh. Dude, wait, we hit the wait, why are we hitting the jackpot on Nature's? Wait, hold on, what is Cosmo? Cosmo's sassy? I don't know what sassy is. Klug, what's sassy? Wait, we hit the jackpot on Lex. What the hell? Higher special defense but low speed? Okay, so here's the deal, Cosmo. Your nature is not great. Your nature is not great. Your nature is not great because speed is kind of like an electric Pokemon. He's crying. Speed is kind of an electric Pokemon's like whole identity. And special attack. Those are like your things, like as an electric type. You got good special defense and bad speed. But in a casual playthrough, I don't think that's that big a deal. At least the name is fun. At least the name is fun. If I stream, will you watch Klug? Bro, Klug is gonna get like a huge stream streak. Trust. Okay, but at least your attack is alright. Spark, or I mean, it's just neutral. Spark should do decent damage whenever we, you know, hit that. Oops, wait. I think we want to get Shinx a little bit of EVs here, so we can kind of let this thing level up a bit. Maybe for a couple minutes. Hey man, at least he's keeping it a stack and a half. That's crazy. Wait, oh damn it, our Shinx. Honestly, you don't need Intimidate. Intimidate Shinx is not that great. Who even cares about Intimidate? I vote to burn Klug. Klug is actually the mod here, so that's like attacking somebody that has a mirror force face down. Me personally, I wouldn't do that. Klug has political immunity in this chat. He's actually ascended. He's become borderline a god. I am fire type. It would not be very effective. There you go. What? Okay, I made a video about this actually a while ago. I think a year and a half ago. Like, if people on the Earth, like in different countries and stuff, had like types, I think I made Australia fire and. Hold on, let me pull up that video. What did I do? I know I did something goofy for Australia. Let me see. I think this is the first video I did after my surgery. Don't even look at this shit. This is gross. What did I do for Australia? I know I did like for the Nords. I did water and ice type. Wait, bro, I had this shit locked in. Asian dude. I don't know what I was thinking. I can't hear dick and balls because this game is so loud. Hold on. Let me... Alright, there we go. I can't hear shit. Oops.
So I got nothing but props for him there.
I can't even
Cars,
hear this.
airplanes,
Look at that goofy ass. Who is he? I don't want to talk about it.
science and physics,
Although Australia is known for its beaches, probably
discovered by
Fire and Ground. I
Germans
think I
and
did Fire and Ground
proliferated
too.
to the rest of the world. So, for that reason, I think I'm gonna lean towards the Steel and Fire type. Steel because of their
Steel and Fire for
manufacturing
Germany is really base, but I forgot about the fact that like Germany's cold as all hell.
I believe
So
the
like,
German man
I probably should have gone
either
Steel and
survived
Ice.
People escapades with probably the most confusing place on the planet. And
Okay,
it's
here we go.
Australia. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Australia is a lovely place. Again, haven't been there, but the people from there seem to do very well with coping with the hell that exists around them. This place is dangerous, and I think all Australian people are built different. It's just that simple. Now, for a typing, I think it's pretty straightforward. At least I thought it was pretty straightforward. That these would be
More
ground and
accurate
fire
figure.
type white people.
Yeah, I did
But
do Ground and Fire.
I was informed by some of my Australian friends that it should probably be bug and fire type white people because of their ability to fight off shit like this. All right, as per the
Have you ever encountered
Australians,
Quelaag,
go and give you
the
guys
fire demon,
type
Klug?
and the bug subtype.
What countries are ground
Not gonna
type or
lie,
grass
you guys
type?
ever-
I think I made the Philippines grass and bug or water and bug. Let me see. Hold on.
Cool guy to get some help with this. Now, my initial idea was normal and fighting type Asians. Pass it to my boy.
I don't
he
remember.
said, "Why
I
don't
thought
you
I
try
made
dragon
China-
grass?" China does have a very grassy, foresty environment, and dragons are a huge part of their mythos and culture. So, I get it. I get it. I think fighting could be a good Terra type. Plus, grass and dragons is kind of a rough typing, times 4 weak to ice. But you know, as long as you don't run into any ice type people, you're good, I guess.
I guess I did normal fighting for China. What did I do for...
But yeah, just I want to clarify that. I don't know if everyone else knew.
Oh, I
that.
did
I'm just-
Inuits. I did water and
I don't know
ice.
what
Wait,
other
what did I
type
do
you
for
think you can fight for here.
Philippines?
I'm leaning more towards electric fairy type Asians, and I say that because
Oh, this is for
one,
Korea.
South
Wait,
Korea
where's
is
the
a
Philippines?
Huge tech country. They're known to have the best Wi-Fi in the world. Their gaming scene is unbeatable.
Oh, here we go.
All right, let's wrap up Asia with the Philippines.
All right, hold
So,
on. What
Water
did I
and
do for
Grachi said
Philippines?
that grass makes that live there, and I guess a little bit more realistic because of the sheer amount of mosquitoes that live there, and I guess own property. So
What did
I got it.
What did I do? Oh, bug and
The
something,
fire,
right?
That's pretty good. Yeah, all right.
Did I just... Oh, water and bug. Okay. That checks out, though. The Philippines have crazy
Not bad.
fucking mosquitoes. What did you make
Alright, we
Mexico?
got
I don't even know if I did Mexico. Did I do Mexico? Oh, you know what? I was gonna do Mexico, and I said if this video does well, I'll do a part 2. And this video did terrible. The video did absolutely horrible. But I would imagine Mexico is probably like... If I just spitball what type Mexico is... I don't know. I actually don't know. I feel like it's super humid in Mexico, no? 47 views. I can't imagine why. I feel like it was a good idea on paper, but in execution, not so great. Everybody I sent it to, though, thought it was hilarious. I sent it to, like, all of my friends, and I have a very multi-racial, like, ethnic group, like, for friends, and they're like, dude, this is hilarious. I don't know how that bombed so hard. I tried my hardest on that. What country is fairy type? I put Korea as fairy type. Like, fairy and electric, because the whimsy of the, like, K-pop groups, I think that is, like, a very fairy-esque kind of vibe. And then electric because, you know, fucking Samsung owns the whole country. I was legit going to say South Korea. It's South Korea! South Korea has fairy type, like, built into their bones. Plus, there does seem to be, like, an odd fixation on, like, fae slash, like old European, like, lore that Korea does. Like, a lot of their castles or some castles in Korea have, like, European inspiration. That video was actually a lot of fun to research for. That was a really, I think that was the most fun I've had making, like, a YouTube video. But yeah, some of Korea has like heavy European inspiration in their some of their structures. It's kind of cool. Did you do African countries? What type is Chad? Fire. Fire and ground. I think most of Africa is either dark and ground or fire and ground. I'm gonna be so for real. Like Egypt has to be it's ground. It's geometry type. Egypt gotta be Egypt has to be a ground type. There's no like debating that. The only thing is like fire or dark type. Dark for obvious reasons, and then fire because it's hot as dicks out there, and you know you don't want to like catch on fire just existing. In Sudan, I don't think is like a water. Maybe Zimbabwe would be like a water type. Maybe Zimbabweans, Nigeria. Which one are the pirates from? Oh no, Somalia, not Zimbabwe. Somalians are probably water type. Would America be Ghost Steel because of the gun violence? Wait, that's fucking hilarious. I didn't even think about that. Ghost and Steel? I kind of want to take back China because there's a bunch of manufacturing that happens there. So maybe Poison and Steel would be pretty good. But I wasn't really doing it based on the... I don't know. I feel like maybe Poison would be good because China has like hella smog and they are known for like, obviously their manufacturing prowess. So I think that that's reasonable. What country is Psychic type? Psychic type? Maybe like northern India, because like gypsies were kind of into like psychic shit. But that's like the only thing I can think of. China as poison makes a lot of sense, not gonna lie. Like, not to be like a dick, but like, you know, the air quality in China isn't exactly like, like pristine. And they are, and steel is kind of like big for manufacturing. I want to change Germany also. I really want to change Germany to ice and steel. Because it's cold as a motherfucker out there. And then, obviously, their engineering. Yeah. Ice and steel for sure. Using Stroheim from JoJo probably wasn't the most, like, racially sensitive thing to represent Germany. But it's what came to mind at the time. Who gets dark type? Africa. I wonder what type Iceland would be. I did Iceland in the video. I did water and ice. Wait, Iceland is the green one though, right? So maybe it should be grass and ice, like Abomasnow. Or is that even real? Is Iceland the grassy one and Greenland's the icy one? Half of the African countries apparently. Well, I mean, like, what? I'm gonna go with Africa. I'm just gonna double down on that. I don't know like what a dark type person would be though, or like a dark type country. Besides, like, a country that has a high population of dark-skinned people. Iceland is still very cold and snowy. Greenland is just even further north. I made the Inuits, which are, like, Alaska and, like, northern Asia. I made them water and ice type Asians. But I feel like pretty much anybody, like, north of the, like, 46th parallel, or the 5th... Wait, am I stupid? Wait. What's the parallel that goes like that's like just above like northern Europe, like bordering like the Arctic? Whatever parallel that is gonna be like an ice type. There's like at least an ice subtype, right? Were you deciding types on skin color? I was deciding types on like, it was very arbitrary. I feel like it was like a mix of the country and the people, you know? Well, like if you think about like the Inuits, right? Their environment is ice and water, so there's not much else I can do there. So they're water and ice type Asians. However, Chinese are like probably steel and normal or steel and poison type Asians. You know what I'm saying? Filipinos are like bug and water type Asians. I think the main thing, yeah, not countries but ethnicities. Countries could give a lot more variation and opportunities to use all types. TVH. I don't know. I feel like Australia is pretty much like fire and ground plus, or i.e. fire or fire and bug. I think it's about as like, I think that's about as tight as it gets there. I don't know if there's a lot of like a lot more like, well, no, you guys have a lot of water, obviously. Yeah, I guess you could make the argument for water there too. Yeah, you can make the argument for a water type there. Maybe water ground. Yeah, I guess water and ground would probably work too. I did not clock that. I don't lie. I won't lie. I think that was the main thing was in the country of ethnicities. We could also be poison because all the snakes and spiders. Water works too. Shit, I forgot about poison type. But I feel like if we have bug, that kind of covers like, But you guys have like non-bugs that are super dangerous. You have like octopuses that'll one-shot you and like jellyfish that'll one-shot you. You have jellyfish that like one-shot elephants. Oh no, who started Josh on this people or Pokemon and races type spiel? Wait, Lex, if you had to assign a type or two types to Germany, what would you choose? I'm curious. Wait, I need to be like not mag dumping all. Did you use an X attack right now? Are you doing that right now, Starlight? Wait, Lex, you actually got an insane Pokemon this time around. You are insanely strong this time around. What country is rock type? I don't know. I would make the argument that America's a rock type. Like, we have a ton of mountains. Especially, like, not the Midwest, really. Midwest is really flat. But, like, the Appalachian area, like, the Appalachia and, the East Coast has a bunch of mountains, too. I would make the argument that America's a rock type. I might give Germany grass type TBH. They have good forest, grass and steel, maybe. I would lean ice and steel because it's cold as hell there, but I forgot they do have a lot of green. They do have a lot of green there. Fighting and flying. Fighting and flying. Wait, for Germany, America could do rock type. Yeah. What countries are dragon type? China. The argument could be made. Well, actually, no, because Europe had European-style dragons, right? So any of the Asian countries and like Middle European countries that like believe in dragon lore, I think they could have like a dragon subtype, but I don't know. I even in the video I mentioned grass and dragon for China because like Macau is extremely grassy and you know, other portions of like Asia are extremely foresty and grassy, and then dragons are just like a serious part of their like mythos. I don't know. I think the argument could be made for dragon and grass for them. Are you serious right now with the that's a full health bar. You're kidding me. This motherfucker. Yeah, we're switching in. Dragon could be an easy catch-all subtype for Asian and European countries, TBH. Would Japan be electric water because of technology and island? I think I was kind of like, I was using too many Asian countries in that video, so I didn't do Japan. But I think Japan would be a water electric, yeah. They have a lot of manufacturing that goes down there too, though. So, like, you could make the argument that they're electric and water also, but then you also look at like Okinawa, right? And you could make the argument that they're water and fighting because Okinawans, like, they are known for like their insane quality of martial arts. So, but that's not Japan. Technically, Okinawa is like its own thing, but like everyone just kind of incorrectly lumps it in with Japan. I would make the argument that Okinawa's water fighting and Japan is maybe electric fighting. Iceland equals grass and dragon. Oh. Okay. You know what? Fair enough on that. Fair enough. Japan could also be ghost because of the shrines. That is not why I thought you were gonna say ghost, and I think that makes me an asshole. I think I'm an asshole for that. I was thinking something definitely different. Definitely different. And that's on me. I definitely thought you were going a different direction with that, and that's because I'm a dick. I will take full responsibility for my actions and my thoughts. It is what it is. America has every biome, should be split into regions. Oh, shit. We have regional variants now? Oh, this is gonna be tough. I don't know. America is kind of crazy, right? Because we have water, we have a lot of water, we have a lot of like cold areas, we have a lot of forests or grassland. But I think like the overall vibe is like we're very mountainous, right? I would go rock. Rock definitely is like a primary type. Some items become effective as soon as they are held by a Pokemon. Berries are eaten by Pokemon as necessary during battle. Here you go. Oh. Okay, so I have to go around and find all 3 of these stupid coupons to get like a special watch, and then we can go on and catch more shit. I have to find these 3 clowns, so here's 2. Hooray, I didn't even read the question, so that's huge for me. Nice. Australia kind of has the same problem. Yeah, I didn't even think about the fact that Australia has like a huge like watery biome. It's like kind of an island, so you know it has like you know, a huge element of water to it. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of tough now. I would love a country type broken down by region. Is rock the same as ground? Rock and ground are similar, but they are different. Like I would attribute like Africa to ground type. I would not attribute like America to ground type. I would maybe attribute like Arizona to a ground type. I'd say ground and fire for Arizona. Pretty much anything that Australia is except water, I would say like Arizona is. Ground and fire, probably. Just because it's hot as a motherfucker. Wait, I need the watch now from this guy. By the way, the bottom screen is gonna become become our Poketch, or like a little watch. So your guys' messages are gonna show up over my little doodad here. It's blue! And you can get different apps and stuff for this. But we don't really care about that right now. What we care about is getting our next encounter, which we can technically get over here. I think. Wait, do you give me a fishing rod? Okay, so we can catch a Magikarp here, or we could save our encounter for when we come back around later. What do you guys think? I personally think having a Magikarp early on is not the most beneficial, but we can also rare candy. Our Gyarados will be a little on the weak side. The encounters here aren't even that great though. Like we can get like pretty middle of the road shit. And it's not even gonna be my problem technically, so I don't care. In fact, I'm gonna do it. I think having the Magikarp early wouldn't be that bad. It'll help out whoever has to fight the 3rd and 4th gym, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get Magikarp here. I was thinking ground is more equivalent to flat. I think like sand with ground. Like sand or maybe like loose gravel more so than like mountainous structures. That's kind of like where my brain is going. But, you know, I see both sides to this argument. This Magikarp outspeeds Cosmo, a lightning Tanuki baby. Yeah, that's fucked. Get the fuck out of here. America is rock and grass because of all the weed. Colorado is grass and ice because of all the weed and the snow. Same and sandy. Yeah. I was thinking, oh wait. Were you able to see those pictures, Josh? Yeah, no, so I was able to see them, but I can't really make hide or hair of the prices on them though, Lex. I saw the Chansey and the Ditto in I think the second photo, and if I'm reading it correctly, 50-something bucks for an ungraded Chansey is wild. Like even if it's a hollow Chansey, 50 bucks is crazy. That shop is getting away with murder, but people will buy it. Like people will buy that shit. In fact, if you asked me to, maybe like a month ago, I would have bought it. We gotta name this one Arthur. Or we can call it AO. I know he doesn't really... I don't think he really cares. AO, no. Oh, I can do AZN. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna do AO. I think you'd prefer AO, honestly. Oh, that looks really crazy. Okay, so we have a Magikarp now. Kind of huge. No point in really, like, keeping him low because we can't use him really effectively. We may as well mag dump rare candies into him. I'll keep him at like 13 just in case I accidentally get him too close to like the level cap, but we can't use him until he's a Gyarados anyway, so there's no point in like caring. And baby training this is gonna be a bitch, so it doesn't matter if we level him up early. Desert is flat. That's like its defining feature. That's true. Yeah, it's a chain. They have another shop a little out of my area, but really freaking nice shop, dude. I have never seen a card shop that nice. Some of these card shops got crazy money, and they be putting the money into the store. Like a couple, since I've been going around the valley seeing like a bunch of different places. Like there's a place I went to called Gamers Guild. They had their own whole like built-in kitchen. There's a full-blown kitchen that was like cooking up shit. Like it smelled good in there. Like, that wasn't no cheap, like, you know, dick and balls hot dog with cheese on it, kind of like, you know, crappy gamer food. Like, that was some good shit. And I was like, I might stick around, actually. But that's, like, the whole point. Like, you should want your place to be, like, you know, you can spend 5-6 hours here gaming with your friends, eat, and then, you know, fuck off when it's, like, time to go home or work or whatever when they close. But I totally agree with, like, investing crazy money into making a cool, like, space for people to just big chill. I love the idea of that. And some of these card shops get that, like, they're locked in on that. Really locked in on that. All right. We might have to do a little bit more, like, grinderino, because I think I'm about to get into my next rival fight here. So, yeah, we need to get Cosmo. I'm going to level up Cosmo just naturally here really quick. Do you think Detective Pikachu is considered canon to the Pokemon lore? Bro, the Pokemon lore is so all over the place, I don't even know what's considered canon. There's allegedly, like, a Pokemon lore that, like, kind of, like, where a lot of the, like, recorded history starts from. But I don't know if, I think Detective Pikachu is, like, it's, like, negligible. Like, the storyline is just, like, in the grand scheme of things, it's, like, negligible. But I kind of like Detective Pikachu. I don't like the games, but I like the movie. I liked the movie a lot. Yeah. The flooring was immaculate. I've never seen a floor like that before. It was like a show floor, like for a museum. Oh. Feel free to fill out the country type chart. Klug did not. Hold on, wait, hold on. Bro, we got Klug going. We got Klug on something good. Hold on, let me see. Oh my god! Klug, what the fuck is this, dude? Well, this is gonna be this might be a little controversial, but I'm gonna put Afghanistan and Iraq and most of the Middle East in like poison and ground type because, you know, I'm gonna do poison and ground. I think. Wait, where's Iraq? Yeah, where's poison? Can I? What are we doing? Green. We're doing green. And then where's ground? Oh, right next door. Okay. This is my contribution to the type chart. Where's the Philippines? Dude, you made so... Wait, is this countries or are these cities? Because there's Berlin here. Cambodia? Dude, I don't even know. Wait, this is insane. This is an insane thing. Wait, where's South Korea? I'm gonna make South Korea electric and fairy for sure. Sierra Leone, Jesus Christ. Samoa? Oh, dude, fighting in water. Wait, hold on. Where's my Samoans at? Where my main Samoans at? That's fighting in water all fucking day. Do not even talk to me. I have some Samoan friends, dude. They are some of the scariest people to, like, do jujitsu or any kind of, like, fighting art with. Them some big motherfuckers. They're nice as... That's the thing with Samoans. If you're cool with them and, you know, like, you respect their culture, you know, you're nice to their grandma, like the grandmas, their grams, you got no problems. You got no... In fact, they're some of the most ride or die people, I think, on the planet. But if you're not in with them, if you're not, like, catching the vibe with them, you need to be concerned for your health and safety. Like, there'll be, like, dude, the average 12-year-old Samoan is, like 300 pounds and, like, 6'4". It's so scary. They're huge people, but they're some of the nicest people in the world, I swear to God. Wait, this is actually a dope list. What's going on here? This is grass and ice. Canada, grass and ice makes complete sense. Just complete sense. Where's South Korea at? Oh, Germany. Wait, are these cities and countries? Let's have a stream off. I don't even know what that means. Isn't that just like streaming in general? Appreciate the contributions, Josh. You're earning a first-class ticket to hell. Am I? That's not Berlin. It's Benin. And oh, am I fucking dumb? That's bad. Do you know who drew Afulo is? Afualo? I have no idea. 196 countries made this list. Bro, where are the Animaniacs at? Japan! Okay, Japan is definitely electric and water. Oops. Oh, somebody's already getting on it, I think. Or unless I did that on accident. Yeah. Oh, that's fire. Oopsie. I meant water. Yeah, this is definitely electric water. All day, every day. If we make Okinawa like a separate country, I would say fighting water, but Japan is electric water. I would say. Kenya, I feel like, is dark and ground, right? We'll be on this all day. We could actually spend more, like, we could spend, like, hundreds of streams doing this. We can't. We can't. What's the second type for North Korea? Ooh, fuck. I would say poison. Oh, dude, there's your psychic type country. North Korea has to be a psychic type because all the brainwashing. Dude, it's gotta be that. It has to be that. It has to be. Can we edit each other's changes? Can I just erase Josh's changes for fun? No! My changes. I have to pee so fucking bad. That's hilarious. I love the idea that we can just assign countries like this. Okay, so Fairy Psychic. Yeah, everyone with the link can edit. Feel free. No! My edits! Some of these... we cannot let this leak. If the public finds out about this, I'm gonna get canceled. So you think all Australians are ground and bug type? Is that a fact? No, it was just a joke. It was a meme. It could be anything. Y'all ever pee so hard that, like, that shit start burning a little bit on the way out? I mean, nah, it's fine. Okay, we're kind of cooking. I think I'm gonna rare candy a couple of these boys up. Cosmo just got 7 naturally. See how when I do a rare candy, I only go up by, like, 1? See a fucking doctor? No. Not doing all that shit. The attack is going up by a decent amount, actually. Charge! Alright. Let me see where we're at with, Lex. Dude, Lex has such a good nature, actually. We kinda got lucky on Lex, I'm not gonna lie. Dropping the link on Twitter as we speak. No! Oh, oops, I'm the wrong thing. There we go. Oh, wait, I'm not putting my Pokemon in the thing! What am I doing? Ah! Media file. I need .gif. There we go. Dude, I'm fucking trolling. Oh my god. Good googly moogly. Alright, Pokemon sprites. Gen 4 Pokemon. Main sprites. Platinum. Wait, can I get the one that, like, moves? Nah, never mind, fuck it. I don't know what the fuck that means. What am I doing? Go back. Go back. Go back. Gen 5. Pokemon. Main sprites. Black and white. Wait, what the hell? Why do I not have any of these? Where the fuck are my... Oh, is this the wrong file type? Oh, I might be doing the wrong... Well, I might be doing the wrong thing. Hold on. Is it media capture? No, I did that. Is it image capture? It might be image capture. Yeah, I might need to do this real quick. Yeah, okay, I was looking for the wrong thing. Hold on, we're good. Or well, we will be good in a mere few moments. Where's my boy at? There's one dude. Where's my boy at? There's another dude. There we go. Let me get our third. Actually, I guess we have 4 now, right? I forgot to be adding these as we go. Oh, this is an alphabetical. Are you shitting me right now? Where are the S's at, bro? Why would this be in alphabetical order? That's insane. There we go. Here's my boy Cosmo real quick. Make you a little bit bigger. And then let me get my Kajamarp. Hi, Lex. Big fan. Josh, can you tie a cherry stem into a knot with your mouth? I can, actually. Actually can. Does that make me a good kisser? I don't think that's a one-to-one. I don't think that's a one-to-one, unfortunately. Don't get a lot of opportunity to try it out either, so I don't actually know. Where's Magikarp at? There we go. Boo-doo. Boo-doo-boo-doo. You know that song Handlebars by the Flowbots? That was like my shit, so I tried to like, as soon as I heard that line, I could tie a knot in a cherry stem, I could tell you about Leif Erikson. I made it like my life's work to do that, to learn how to like tie a knot in a cherry stem. My life's work. I had no idea at all, I'm only asking because I have cherries. Wait, do you have like Rainier cherries? The best cherries in America, in the world, arguably? The music sounds like Sea of Stars. A little bit. I hear it. Wait, Lex, have you been jamming out to like E33? I think that the Renoir song, Une Vie à Prendre, that is a insane, like, I've been hitting that shit every time I get in the car. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been stuck on that. Minecraft stream win. I need a server that, like, I think we've talked about this a number of times. My server guy died in, like, a fire, so I don't have, like, a means to make, like, a modded server. I don't know how to do all that shit. Can I go on YouTube and learn very quickly? Probably. Am I going to do that? Do I have to? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. You know what I mean? They are Rainier cherries. Hell fucking yeah, Cosmo. Cultured. Cultured. W cherry pick. Let's get everybody to level 10. There's the wing attack. Hell yeah. We will be getting to Oreburg here pretty soon. We have to fight our rival first. And then we'll be getting to Mount Coronet, then Oreburg. So I need to be careful about leveling up too much. Everybody has a decent move. Cosmo still is kind of rocking with not the greatest moves yet. Once we get Spark, we'll be able to do some damage, but at the same time, Cosmo, I'm not expecting to do a whole lot for this first gym anyway. It's gonna mostly be Klug doing damage. We also are gonna need some berries. I don't know where we're gonna find berries. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go. I think we'll be fine because we have good attack on Chimchar, which is like, that is our win condition, to be totally honest with y'all. But like, we gotta figure out some other mons. We can catch up here another Pokemon. Yeah, we can get something at 204. Let me see what my 204 encounters are really quick. Our 204 encounters are Starly, Bidoof, Badoo. So Badoo is probably gonna be our best bet. It's a 15% chance though. I kind of want to force Badoo. So we can go to Mount Coronet. Oh wait, what's 206? We might get Geodude. I kind of want to force the Badoo, so it might be in our best interest to go right first and then come back to this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Wait, did we lose Cosmo already? No, Cosmo's alive. Cosmo's alive and thriving. You set me up to get killed first, and I'm so mad. I did no such thing. What are you talking about? The Cosmo, you're the hero that the people need. You're gonna carry us. No, I was just giving him shit because of that bad trait. It's not even my fault. It's not even my fault. All right. So we have Rival 2 right here. I think we should sweep this pretty easily. Our Pokemon are decent leveled. I think his highest is a level 9 Starly. 7, never mind. He does have he might have I don't know what else he has. We should sweep the fuck out of this thing. Wing attack is stab and gonna do good damage. And we have priority quick attack. Yeah, we just win this. Keep in mind, level 14 is our level cap. So we have a pretty decent margin for error here. Piplup! I would love to use Shinx here, actually. We probably could have. Lex is probably gonna do like the lion's share. Like after we beat Rourke, Lex is gonna do the lion's share of work. I'm pretty sure. Why did that NPC hit the cactar dance? The fact that you knew what that was makes me so happy. Cosmo, I didn't know you liked Final Fantasy. How did you know what that? Wait, are you a Final Fantasy person? I didn't know you liked it. Or did you just like know just because like you've seen the GIF? I had no idea you were like you fucked with Final Fantasy. W like reference actually. That's you got me. That's not gonna level us up, but it's gonna get us close. I lied! Nobody's gonna level us up! Hell yeah. I got my fishing box in here. I think I'm going fishing with Gavin tomorrow. I need to catch something else so he stays like proud of me. I caught 2 fish the other day. And I think Gavin's actually proud of me again. Okay, so this is this 204 or is this... This is 203. Wait, I think we can get Abra here, right? Is this not 203? Okay, so this does kind of suck. The odds of us getting Abra are low, but not impossible. But the thing is, Abra can teleport away and then we just lose the encounter flat out. So I'd actually, as much as Abra would be super useful, I'd rather get something that guaranteed is gonna stick around. So kinda hoping for Bidoof. Zubat is also a good encounter here, like, as well. I'm probably gonna use Cosmo to try and catch this, because Lex does a lot of damage now. We should be able to get some good damage here. Hopefully we can get a good encounter. Okay, so we get so there's the species dupe clause, so we can keep re-rolling this encounter until we get something that we don't already have. I could actually kill this thing for the XP, or for the EVs. I just know by watching people play Ravmouse, Shiva was my gay awakening, snapped the hetero right out of my body. That's, that is a statement, but it's based as fuck. Diamond Dust and Shiva, or I think it's the same thing. Diamond Dust made me reconsider something. Or I think that when I would watch my older brother play Final Fantasy, the summons were my favorite thing to watch. Like just like flat out, it just was the best. When I saw the demon one where he's like the Grim Reaper one where he's like stirring up that like poison potion, that was pretty cool. And then I remember just being like, Diamond Dust can't. I probably shouldn't be looking at this. Mom would be mad if I was seeing this. They like hypersexualized her. But that's kind of like Final Fantasy's thing though, especially if you go to like the Bumblebee Inn or whatever. Like everybody there is like all busty and stuff. I probably looked into that game way too early, or like observed that game too young. I also think it pretty heavily shaped like my interests in people and women now that I'm older. If it's not Tifa, I don't want it. Okay, so this is nice. We do get to keep re-rolling, but it does take a while to actually get what we want, and we are looking for... The preference is Abra all day. We technically won't be able to use Abra in the first gym because it doesn't evolve until 16 and get an actual like useful move. But Abra down the road would be an insanely useful Pokemon. Is FF the reason you're a furry? Yeah, something about the Moogles really just like, it gets me all riled up. It really tickles my pickle. Ruffles my tail feathers, if you will. Hey, I could have turned out as a feathery. I could have been like a chocobo kind of guy. No, Kingdom Hearts, if anything, made me more of a fur. I'm not a furry. How did this get turned this way? God damn it, Cosmo. No, Kingdom Hearts was an awakening for me too. I'm still looking for my Kairi. I know she's out there. I'm just trying to let my heart guide me, bro. But that shit, my heart is a bad GPS. That shit does not work most of the time. Shit is wonky as hell. Alright. Can we get our encounter that isn't one of these two numbskulls already? I already have these. We're gonna beat that kid over there very easily. I do need to be careful about overloading. Actually, there's not a lot of stuff after we get through Mount Coronet. We can get the Psyduck. Psyduck should help a lot. I'm gonna get the level up off of this Starly, and then I'm gonna stop hitting stuff back. Oh, look at that damage. This thing must have negative defense, because that wasn't even a crit. That was a regular tackle. Not so indie squid. Bro, my Japanese class starts in like 2 weeks. I'm kind of excited. Can I get Bidoof for Abra already? Oh my god. I can't keep like fighting because I'm gonna get too much XP. I just want my goddamn just want my Bidoof for my Abra. You're taking a Japanese class? Yeah, at community college. Oh, or Zubat. This actually sucks really bad. Getting Zubat here makes it so that we... Oh, wait, we can get Psyduck in Mount Coronet. We can get Psyduck or we can get Geodude in Mount Coronet now. This isn't that bad, actually. This is kind of a good thing. Yeah, no, I'm taking Japanese 101 at Mesa Community College at 4:05 to 7:25 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays. We wanted to be a Zubat. Klug said we should get a Zubat. I don't know if anybody wanted to be a Zubat per se. You know what, Phony, you're gonna be a Zubat. You're gonna be our Crobat and you're gonna carry. God allow it. Poison Flying is decent typing. He just has dog shit like defense, so. Phony! Do you do EYs or just Y? Oh, let's see Y. Alright. We got a Zubatterino. So at least that forces us out of like a shitty encounter. Or not shitty, but it forces us out of a Zubat in Mount Coronet. So we either get Geodude or Psyduck. My preference is definitely Psyduck. Like 1000% Psyduck leaning. But if we don't get that, it is what it is. It is what it is. We should. Let me get my Zubatterino added to the official list of demands. Not bad. All right, we got Zubat. I can't believe you've only been playing this game for 3 minutes. The time dilation is real. Well, now 4. Cosmo, you know that's like a clock, but not like a stopwatch or like a timer, right? That's like my... You know what? Yeah, hell yeah. It's only been a couple minutes. Let me get a couple of EVs going on Klug here. There's a couple of fights that we should be able to just heavy sleep. But we're starting to get pretty close to Oreburg, and then we're done with this. I'm fully aware. Okay, thank God. I was like, how else do I break this? Oh my God. We need to get the Mach Punch. I think we actually evolve at level 14, so we will be going into this fight with a Monferno, which will make things a lot easier for us. That's not a whole lot of XP. That's alright, actually. That's pretty decent. We're gonna stay in with Klug. Level 6 Zubat, we kill. Yeah, the only thing is we have to, like, the only way we're gonna win this, like, this first gym fight is with Mach Punch, and it's all up to Klug. We do not have another Pokemon that can really, like, fight, because all of our attacks are, like, normal or flying, and Rock resists both of those things. So it's, like, heavy up to Klug to make this work. We could go get Badoo north of here, and then Badoo has Absorb. In fact... let me get my Mount Coronet encounter, because that can force out Geodude. And then we can, like, basically ensure Badoo. But, this might not work well. If we could accidentally get Kricketot. That's my only concern. I think there's a small chance you can get Kricketot at night. Usually it's a daytime only, but I think there's a small, if I read that chart right, there's a small chance we can get him at night, which it is right now. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm only gonna get like night encounters because I only stream at night. And I can't really change the clock, or it goes based off my computer clock. So I guess I could fix my computer clock to be daytime, right? Okay, so there's a chance I can get daytime Pokemon. Alright. Huge. Okay, so I'm gonna run in Mount Coronet. If I get Psyduck, we're good. I don't need the Badoo. I mean, I'll still get it, but I don't need it. And then I will, or if I get Geodude, that forces Badoo. So it's a, it can be a good, it's good either way, I'm pretty sure. Good either way. And plus, Golduck is kind of nuts. So not a bad thing having Golduck here. This should be an easy kill, right? Machop has negative special, or like no special defense at all. Get more than I thought. If we could burn one of like Rourke's Rockmons, that would be huge for us. I don't know if the game was using your time to set in the game time. I thought it was just in its own daylight cycle. No, like the clock down there, that's like what it's working off of. It's using it usually uses like the console, like the DS's internal clock. But since we're not playing on a DS, it's using the next best thing, which is my computer's internal clock, which is why it's spot on to like what time it is for me, like IRL. But yeah, normally it's using the internal clock and it just goes off that. But back in the day, you could change the clock forward or back to make it whatever time you wanted it to be. So if we have to do that, we can. My computer's gonna be fucked up, which is fine. Not the end of the world. This should get us to level 12. I don't think there's any other big fights that are gonna overlevel us between here and Rourke. Should be okay. As you know, this might not even level us up. It's only level 4. 32. Yeah, almost. Maybe I shouldn't have talked to her. Okay. I got Donkey Kong. You bought it? Wait. Oh, she has a lot of fucking Pokemon. Oh, they're all weak. Okay, good. Wait, you got it? Are you excited? What, Belobo already beat it. I don't know if he 100%ed it, but he definitely beat it, like, within 2 weeks of it being out. So the game is very addicting. You might be hooked on this shit. I hope it's good. Well, you already spent the, like, 70 bucks, so I also hope it's good for you, too. Starly? Yeah, we're swapping. I have to start distributing some of this XP a little bit better. We go Cosmo here. Zebra Kong is not a hear me out, but a hold me back. Who the fuck is Zebra Kong? What happened to Donkey Kong Country 2? What happened to that? What world are we in now where we got Zebra Kong? God, why do I not have a speed up button on this goddamn game? Badoo. So this Badoo, this is what I'm talking about. We kind of need this. Donkey Kong transforms and his zebra form is something. Do I remember that from the trailer? I actually have no idea. I don't remember. That sounds right. I think I remember seeing that and being equally perplexed. A hold me back is hilarious, though. A hold me out or a hold me back cake would be a funny video to do. Abra! She has the Abra! We needed this! No! Ah, you can't teleport away from me! Nice try. Tried to escape me. Oh, I guess that was a low roll in that first hit. Alright, Cosmo putting in work. You're finished so soon. I feel like you're making a lot of assumptions about me, man. Alright, we switch in Cosmo. We get the level 12 on Cosmo, then we'll start working Lex. And then we should, like, be kind of done here. I think this guy gives me Rock Smash, no? Nope. Rock Smash guy! Okay, give me that. We can crack this rock. We might even get the encounter right here. So, this could suck. You have that badge. Oh, I can't even use it yet. Okay. We don't have to keep talking. Oh, there's encounters in here too. That's fine. That's fine. Cosmo will get 12, then we can hop it. We can swap in Lex, get 12. And then we can rare candy to 14, and then just do the fight, and then we're done. Dude, as soon as Cosmo gets an electric move, we can clear out a good amount of this game, actually. There's a bunch of water types in them. Cosmo, that was not a lot of damage, and your attack just got dropped too? Uh-oh! Ah, we're still doing good damage. We're good. I think. Oh, yeah, you're fine. It's a 4-level delta. We should be fine no matter what. It's just gonna take longer. Hell yeah, brother. Alright. Get the tackle on. Done with that. The scary thing about Nuzlocking is that you can just die in the middle of, like, a regular fight. Like, these not even gym fights, it really comes down to, like, this is a boss gauntlet. How long is it before you get killed? But you can accidentally die on just one of these random trainer, like, PP fights. Like, that is a completely real, like, outcome. Oh. Okay, it's weak too. Its attack is somehow weaker than ours, and we have, like, a negative... Oh, we don't have a negative attack stat, we just have neutral. Once you start getting stab electric moves, we're gonna do damage. I think you get Thunder Shock at, like, 13 or 14, so it should be coming up for us. Charge, unfortunately, doesn't do anything. It just increases, like, your special attack a little bit, I think. Where are my crits at? My lord. There we go. Alright, cool. We'll swap in Lex. Have my boy Lex do some work, get to level 13 here. Or sorry, 12. Ooh. Oh, here's our encounter. Zubat, we can re-roll. Hell yeah. Alright, we are gonna kill this thing just because I want the XP. Level 7's pretty decent. Nice. Eh. Leech Life doesn't do dog shit. Our Zubat isn't gonna learn... I don't know when it learns... I forgot when it learns Wing Attack. We should have added God of War Ragnarok to the list. I don't own... Or I own Ragnarok, but it's on the PS4, and I can't play it because my PS4 is stuck in a boot loop. I need to still get my encounter in here. It should be Psyduck. I think I can just hit it. I don't think I need to fish. It might be... Or actually, Geodude might not be that bad to get here either. I can't really do a whole lot with Geodude at Rourke's gym, but I can still use it like as defense, like to take hits. I could just sack a Geo. Like sacking a Geodude's not the end of the world. Rock types aren't super useful in this game. There's no flying gym. There's a rock type Elite Four member, but we won't be able to evolve our Graveler into Golem anyway, so it'd be a waste having a Geodude. I thought it only came out like 2 years ago. Buy it again. Also, wait, released on PS4? That actually surprises me. Yeah, it did. It's on PC. I know I can get it on Steam, but like I already spent $60 on it once and haven't got to touch it. Kind of don't want to do it again, but I think if we get the Judo, we can force out the Judo the other route. So this is... Oh, no, we got the Psyduck. Oh, this is huge. Oh my god. This is... Okay. Now we basically... We bend over Rourke. Rourke is no longer a concern for us. If I killed this Psyduck, I would have cried my eyes out. So Psyduck is actually a nuts encounter here. We're gonna be alright. I kind of like how you spend a bunch of money on Mario Kart and can't play that either. Yeah, I kind of find myself in this situation a lot, don't I? Hey, you stay in the ball, you little... whatever you are, duck. Why did I start with that? Stay in the ball. I think it gets water gun at like 8, so we should be able to do like unbelievable damage to this guy. Yeah, there we go. Alright, hell yeah, we get a Psyduck. 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 Dude, I'm setting up whoever comes after, for those who come after, very, very well. This is a good deal. Where are you? There you are. This or Badoo would have been really nice, so this is huge. Nerd, what do you mean nerd? I love that you point. I love that you point to just to make sure I'm aware that you're meaning me. Is Ragnarok the one after he had his kid? Yeah, that's the second one with the kid. Who wants to be Psyduck? I feel like this is a Bolobo kind of move. Yeah, we can go below on this. Golduck is dope as fuck. The Psyduck impression was kind of good, though. Thank you! Thank you! I am gonna go back and get the Badoo encounter. Or actually... I'll save it for the next person. I'll save it. I'll give it to the next person. Alright. Let's get to Oreburgh. Let's get this show on the road. He's gonna walk me over to the gym or something, I'm pretty sure. And then we do need to do a couple rare candies. I kind of want to give Psyduck enough rare candies to get Water Gun. Oh. What up, dog? We do not get another fight here, right? That's crazy. Okay, never mind. Okay, there's a couple of fights inside that mine. I kind of want to give most of those to Psyduck, so he can get the he can get the Water Gun and the EVs. So we're probably gonna do that. God of War, no other distinguished title other than the year of the release, 2018. He has his kid. Ragnarok is a sequel set 3 years later. How do you know? How do you know? We are gods, boy. Can we talk about how good all the fight choreography in that game was? Was that shit not, like, amazing? Like, and I'm not talking about, like... I'm not talking about just, like, the couple of, like... I feel like every fight scene, they kind of came swinging. They gave crazy, like, mocap for that game. Insane mocap. Alright, we're gonna get Bolobo to 10, I think. At least until he gets Water Gun. And then we'll swing him, we'll turn him loose and let him start fighting in that mine down there. There's Water Gun. Okay, we'll just do 10 to round it off, and then we'll start doing that. And then Phony, I'm also gonna get you up to 10. Phony's not really gonna be of much value in this fight, because it's a bunch of rocks. He is fast and can do Supersonic, which he just learned there. So it wouldn't be the end of the world to start off, or like lead in Phony into Cranidos, but Cranidos is gonna fuck us up bad. Like, that thing is strong as hell. Yeah, we'll just get you to... I'm planning on using him very sparing, or not sparingly, but I'm planning on using him for pretty much one goal. So, there's actually a clip on YouTube of a guy talking about how they wanted him to mocap a punch all wrong, and he was told this isn't a boxing game, it's a God of War game. Wow. That's kind of cool. Some of like the fighting does not make like traditional sense, but he's a god, so it doesn't matter. He can do heavy overhead hits for every hit, and that is completely fine and acceptable, right? Okay, so we got Bite, we got Astonish. Phony is at max level at this point, so we cannot do any more with him. I do want to get Psyduck going though. And they're totally right, it looks great, and we don't pay attention to it being technical or technically silly. Yeah, I don't like people that are pedantic about that are kind of crazy. If it were a different format of game, like if it was like Mike Tyson's Punch Out 2, then yeah, I'd be like, what are you doing? But he's a god, he should be doing crazy, beefy, nonsensical swings, and I'm completely okay with that. Pokeball, nice. They're throwing lightning and there's magic. A true punch doesn't really feel priority. Exactly. It's nuts. I'm gonna be challenged in battles. Oh, here's our Orberg mine encounter. It's a Geodude! Okay. Alright. Huge. I'm just gonna try and catch this, I think. Because if I do Water Gun, I'm gonna kill it. It's a low enough level and a stupid enough Pokemon where it shouldn't matter, but I guess it does. Do you even have a rock move yet? Defense Curl. Yeah, I don't want to do Water Gun. I'm going to kill it on accident, so we're just going to keep throwing balls. It should be fairly. It should be a 2 or 3 prior, maybe. You really don't want to stay in. If I do Water Gun, it dies. So I can't. I just gotta. That'd be 4x effective. I just gotta keep throwing. Luckily, he doesn't have a rock move or anything stab to like hurt me. There we go. I'll have to take more than 6 tries to catch it. Just uses up all my Pokeballs. I have nothing left. So this is our first one to go to the box. I don't even know what to name this one. Who we got? Who we got? I don't want to name it after Guy because I'll feel bad because he won't get any like usage or love. Bitch, who do you love? Well, you can name this after Challenger. The perfect amount. Excuse me. Gavin? Nah, Gavin will be sad if we just never use him. We gotta get something better. We gotta get something better for Gavin. He'll be sad if we don't. Understandably. I think we can get Onyx in here too. We might have got screwed a little bit. No. Okay, well at least now I can start killing these with Psyduck. Challenger works too. We did Challenger dirty. We got rid of him and then he evolved into something really cool and now it's like, well, we can't go back now. Challenger and Flux was I'm really mad that we swapped him out. Nice. This is gonna give us a bunch of defense EVs though, so this isn't exactly gonna help make Bolobo stronger. It's just gonna like make him a little bit like maybe a bit beefier. Not even health-wise, like just like defensively beefier. So, is what it is. A Slowpoke would have been nice, but I don't think we can get Slowpoke till way later in the game. And he is just raw water. He's not like water and psychic, so bite and stuff isn't gonna like do anything to us. I also think he learns Supersonic too. No, Psyduck learns Confuse Ray down the road. Sorry. There we go. I think we probably naturally level Psyduck like maybe 2 or 3 times here. Okay. We probably level it 2 or 3 times and we convert Candy for level 14, and then we'll go from there. But we should be in good straits to do this boss fight. We should be in good spot. The Water Gun is going to be paramount. Water Gun and Mach Punch on our Chimchar's going to evolve a level 14 into a what's it called, Monferno, and that's going to be our win condition, I think. There we go. I snuck my Pokemon into... Bro, Pokemon in the real world would be so nice. The shit I could get done if I had like a Porygon, I would kill... So I would go to the casino immediately, get a Porygon, take that shit to work with me, and just let him just figure out everything at Intel. Do all the stats and stuff I gotta run. Porygon would be an amazing Pokemon in my immediate line of work. I don't even think people think about that. That thing can like jump into like cyberspace. It's an interdimensional man-made duck thing. Porygon is the perfect partner for anyone working like a corporate American job. I haven't played Ragnarok yet, but 2018 is a great story too. I'm not usually one that cares about story, but the gameplay is great, graphics are great, story is great, everything about the game is great quality, something for everyone really. Fully agree. Fully agree. They slayed with that first one. And that was coming off of like the God of War series that like not a lot of people were like really into. Like 1 through 3 were great games, but if you ask people, oh yeah, did you like God of War 1 or 2? They'll tell you I didn't even know there was anything before God of War 3 or the first one with Atreus. Like they will tell you that they didn't even know there was God of War before like the PS4 ones. So it's super slept on. 1 and 3 were great. But yeah, it had a really specific audience. 2, I actually really liked 2 a lot. I really liked 2 a lot, but just doesn't get acknowledged super well. I even like the difficulty options all. Give me a story, give me a balanced experience, give me a challenge, give me a God of War. I just want to be a god. I want to feel like a god as I am like horribly goring Hephaestus in his own home. You know what I mean? Is there another trainer here? I can fight this trainer, then that's work right there. I didn't play 2 fully until I did it just recently. It was a big improvement over 1. Dude, the jump, it's kind of like the same thing with Witcher. Have you ever played do you care for the Witcher series, Clue? If you've ever played Witcher 1, and then you go to Witcher 2/3, it's like it's a different game. A completely different game. Witcher 1 is borderline unplayable. Witcher 2 makes everything better, and then 3 is like, it's not even the same game. It's a different game. I wanted to play 3, but PS3. Oh, that's right. You were telling me. Yeah, that PS3. I don't know how to help you with the PS3 emulator. I have a friend that can do PS2 really well, or like knows the PX2 system, but the PS3 emulator, I have no idea. Sadly, there's got to be. I'm sure there's a YouTube video out there with how to like a breakdown, but between that, the product codes and shit, Sony does a decent job of making their consoles harder to emulate. 2 hours for an intro is kind of crazy. Wait, for what? I tried to play Witcher 3. Oh, yeah. I got through the 2-hour introduction and quit. It is a long intro. Witcher 3 is a long intro. I gotta be fair. I gotta be fair. But like, it's good. It's still good. I don't know. Just coming off of Witcher 1, 3, and coming off of Witcher 1 and 2, 3 is such like a world apart that it's like, it's worth it. And think about all the Gwent you could play. God of War 3 just isn't super playable on PS3 emulator right now anyway. I think maybe a very specific ROM with very specific settings can work, but it's questionable from what I've read online. That's annoying. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Give me that fucking escape rope. Escape! Alright, so here's the deal. We're gonna talk to Rourke. Ooh, there's the Onyx. Good thing we didn't get this, actually. This is literally just for experience. Onyx encounter here would have been very upsetting. I watched the Witcher TV adaptation. That's what... what's that count for? The Witcher show was really good. At least Season 1 was. Season 2 was alright, then Season 3, like, you can't pay me to watch that shit. Season 3 was so rough. 2 was falling off halfway through, but 1 was peak. 1 was flat out the pinnacle of the series. I'll fight everybody on that. If I recall correctly, Henry Cavill rage quit the series because the writers being super inaccurate. Yep. Because here's the thing, Henry Cavill is awesome because he represents like, he is the perfect crossroads of a character, right? Or of like an actor. He's a fan of most of these like nerdy things that he gets casted for, and then he's also like the guy that they can actually like put into this nerdy shit. He can be Superman, but he's a comic nerd, so he knows like real Superman. He's played The Witcher. This dude plays Warhammer on his off time. He almost missed the casting for Superman because of Warhammer. He knows ball, right? He's the perfect guy to put in. But at the same time, it's like he likes the series the way he likes it. And if somebody like these show writers, these producers want to change it up, he's like, I can't do this. So we can't have the perfect actor for the perfect role because he fundamentally disagrees with it. Because these directors are fucking dumb. So it like we get stuck in this situation of like we can't. You can have your cake but you can't eat it, you know, or like you can never have it all, and that sucks because it's like he is the perfect insert for us gamers to like be represented in these shows. It's just dumb. Do you see the interviews there trying to shame him about it sometimes? Oh, I don't give a fuck. They'll shame a fish for breathing, like for swimming. I can't stand like, wow, why did that do no damage? Oh, Klug is a physical attacker, that's why. Well, good thing we're gonna get Mach Punch in a second. I'd rather him rage quit a series if the directors are being dumb every day of the week. And here's the thing, which like season 2 started falling off because they stopped following the books and they were like, let's do more of the game logic, which wasn't even like fully supporting like what the books were. Dude, it's so bad. It's so annoying. I hate it. Even the Last of Us, I got through most of the first season pretty like content, but even that wasn't like a perfect. I really like. Oh, do not get it twisted. I love Pedro Pascal, by the way. I love Pedro Pascal. They're kind of putting him in a lot of stuff, I will say, but I love Pedro Pascal. Even The Last of Us, I'm hesitant to even watch season 2 because I know that the second game was so hard to like make right, and I don't know if they can do that in show format. I don't trust that they can do it in good faith. You know what I mean? But I'll probably still end up watching it, I just don't know. I need Pedro Pascal biblically. I don't know what that means, but hell yeah, brother. No, I really like Pedro Pascal. I do. I think he did a great job with The Mandalorian. Anybody who like hated on his Mandalorian performance is just like trying to hate. But I think he's starting to get in. I think they're starting to put him in a lot of stuff. I think it's starting to become a bit overkill. A little bit. Like John Cena, I've said this before. John Cena, Dave Bautista, The Rock, Kevin Hart. They're in too much stuff. It's annoying now. I don't want to see them in any more formats or any more media. I'm tired of it. Man, Kevin, stick to comedy. I love his comedy skits. He's very funny. I don't want to see him acting anymore. John Cena, he's a great guy. He seems really nice. I don't want to see anymore. I don't want to see him on screen anymore. I'm done with it. Done with it. I think I have an encounter up here too. I kind of want to save it for someone else and not take up all the encounters. Yeah, I'm gonna save it for someone else to get this. I think I'll let Yumi or whoever goes next get that. So yeah, I think it's time to go ahead and get this gym going though. Not gonna lie, a lot of the Star Wars shows feel overhyped to me. Okay, I'm gonna say something that might be a little hot. Kenobi was mid. Kenobi was super mid. I liked it, but it was mid. Solo, the Han Solo reboot with Donald Glover and what's his face? Mid. Not great. Not great. Not great. Kenobi was pretty mid. Yeah, seeing him in anything really takes me out of it. Of all you listed, I actually think John Cena might be the best actor. I would make the argument that Dave Bautista is a better actor than John Cena. I think Bautista kind of gets all of them get typecasted. Let's call a spade a spade. They get typecasted as the giant dummy in everything they're in, right? But I think Dave actually has decent acting skills. It's just he's a giant human being, and it's hard to put him in any role besides like the big like dummy. You know what I mean? John Cena, I feel like even when he's given different roles, he's still the same guy. Like it's not maybe I'm being harsh, but like I can't. Even when he's in different roles, he's still the same like beluga, just big dude. I could be convinced Batista's better, but he's never given the. Klug and bro, we're on the same fucking wavelength tonight, Klug. You and I are cooking. He was good in Knock at the Cabin. He was. I would say let him play Kratos in God of War movie, but he's like 55 now and jumped off all the steroids. You know, I want to believe a God of War movie would be great. I really want to believe a God of War movie would be great. But I have negative faith that they would like do it right. I have negative faith they do it well. Christopher Judge? Is it Christopher Judge who voices Kratos? I don't want to hear anyone else speak besides him when Kratos opens his mouth. I don't. They would never do it well. I would love to see it. I'm so down. But I can't see a reality where they do it right. Kratos has only ever had black voice actors, funny enough. Oh, wait, who was his 1 through 3 voice actor? I forgot his name. I forgot his 1 through 3 name, or the voice actor for God of War 1 through 3, but yeah, it's always been a black guy. I didn't know that. Sonic the Hedgehog has had a lot of black voice actors. Urkel was a voice actor for Sonic back in the old cartoon days. If you guys are cool and old, which you are, you might remember Sonic Underground. I think the guy voicing Sonic for that series was Urkel. I want a lot of games as movies, however, you know they'd fuck up each and every single one of them. That's the hard part. It's hard to have faith after, like, most of these video game movies. Live action, that is. The animated, like, the Mario movie was actually really good. I really like the Mario movie. Chris Pratt, I'm kind of getting tired of and stuff, too. Like, I think the Star-Lord thing carried him to insane, like, heights. I'm getting a little bit tired of him. I love Parks and Rec. In fact, I like Parks and Rec more than The Office, and that's a hot take. Here's a couple mentions, by the way. I need to know what difficulty you played through God of War 2018 so I can judge you. I did normal. I did normal mode. In fact, and I didn't kill all the Valkyries either. I will be bold, brave, and beautiful and say I lost the will and desire to keep fighting the Valkyries. I killed a couple of them, but I didn't do all of them. I didn't. And I played on like normal, like regular pussy mode. As a matter of fact, most games that I played before I started streaming, I usually played on either easy or normal. Like, until I got the outward pressure to be a better gamer, I usually didn't even play stuff on, like, hard or anything beyond normal mode, like, ever. Oh, that reminds me, Josh, what was the thing you said about Anthony Mackie as Captain America? Don't be Captain America anymore. Be Captain Africa. I know that there is a comic series where, like, the Falcon becomes Cap. I don't care. I don't care. Just let the character die. If Captain America is getting written out of the MCU in favor of some other, or in favor of, like, not having him, fine. Fine. But leave it at that. Let me make sure that the level cap is 14, because if I overlevel this Psyduck, I'm going to shoot up myself in video games. I have to make sure. Level 14 Cranidos. Okay, we can do this. Holy shit, this is rematch team? Good lord. That's a tough team, actually. That's actually super cool that it gets, like, hard like that. A goddamn Tyranitar? Okay, so yeah, we can rare candy everybody up to 14. Cosmo probably... Oh, the Lobo having disable is kind of huge here. If we can disable Cranidos' what's it called? His headbutt, that'd be huge for us. I'm not gonna lie, playing through games on easy/normal is usually more fun, but a select few games will give me the motivation to feel that reward of max difficulty completion. God of War is one of the few. That's fair. That's fair. I think that's completely reasonable, and I'm glad that they offer options like that. If Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, if it had like a... Oh, there's Spark. If Paper Mario 1000 Year Door had like an expert or like a harder mode, that's one of the games I'd play for sure on like that extra difficulty mode. 1000%. Punching through everything in this game hurts my thumb. What, Pokemon? Oh, wait. Oh, I thought I overleveled on accident. I almost cried. We should be evolving here. There we go. So we get Chimchar going into Monferno, and we're going to get Mach Punch on this evolution. Hot take, Dark Souls would be a better game with difficulty options. That's fair. That's fair. I feel like, though, the difficulty option should be an unlockable. I don't know. I feel like that's its identity. If you take away the fact that it is like naturally difficult to beat the game, it takes away like half of From Software's like identity. That's like the kingdom they've built up for themselves. We make intentionally hard games, deal with it, which is that's a completely reasonable stance to have. Like that's just what we do. But like, I get that it boxes out a lot of people. I get it boxes out a lot of people. But that's like okay. You gotta like lock in if you want to like be a part of this really exclusive like masochistic dick club, you know? The only time I consider harder difficulty is if it has an increased rewards. If it's just an achievement thing, I'm good. That's fair too. What game is that? What are you talking? Oh wait, Mario and Sonic get a movie. When's Kirby's turn? I'd watch a Kirby movie. I would watch a Kirby movie. You catch more fish. Oh, you evolve at 14 also? Oh shit. Okay. Wait, Starly and Chimchar at 14 is nuts. Dude, I'm setting up the next person so well, assuming I don't die. The message though. Kind of right. I'd be okay with the game mocking you for lowering the difficulty below the intended. Okay. Okay. Agree. Full agree, actually. Wait, we have Staravia out the, like, off the jump too? Okay, the whole team is 14. I'm thinking we go in with Psyduck and we sweep the Geodude and Onix pretty much one shot with Water Gun. It shouldn't even be like up for discussion. It should be like a one-sided ass whooping. We don't have any berries. Let me make sure there's no berries in this town. I feel like we get berries. Oh, I have to... Gotta change the bird to the right board. There we go. And everybody's still base form. Okay, cool. I think there's a berry person in this town. I could be mistaken, but I want to make sure. Do we get Mario Kart World after? Hell yeah, we get Mario Kart World after. I kind of wanted to play some of the new season of Rivals, but I might just do that offline because I'm gonna start sweating. Like fucking, I'm gonna start getting sweaty and gross on that shit. I think I'm gonna rank this season because I think the reward is pretty good. Arthur was telling me it might be worth it to like actually like saddle up and do this shit again. Is there no item there? That's so weird, like outcropping for no reason. Okay. Oh, we might not get berries till we get to the second town. I might be tripping. Yeah. Oh, she's talking about shiny Pokemon. Holy shit. Why would they talk about shiny Pokemon in the first area as if there's any chance of you running into like a shiny Mon this early? I mean, it's a non-zero chance, but like it's so low, there's no point in even mentioning it. Are there no... Do people not give me anything in this town? Yeah. I think we get a free Eevee in this game too. So we could get a Vaporeon if like Gyarados or whatever isn't like the move, which it is, but we could do that too. Hey, a Dusk Ball! Wait, Josh plays games offline? What the fuck? I'm sorry. What does he want me to do? We named our Psyduck Yellow. Damn, y'all really got a lot of brain cells between the two of each other. Imagine just seeing a Pokemon like in its color and being like, yes, you are red now. Redmon. I don't have a Pokemon named Machop. Oh, wait, I could trade for a free Abra? Wait, Cosmo, I didn't even know there was a trade in this game for a free Abra. That's kind of huge. Wow. Wait, we can get a Machop in the area right just north of here. Wow. My bad. I didn't know that. My bad. Well, it's still a chance. I may not get the Machop, to be fair. I may not even get it. Your character's name is literally Pass. Touche. I'm gonna fight this gym. Fuck y'all. Fight this gym. God damn it. Alright, this should be a sweep, though. This should be fairly easy. We got Mach Punch on Monferno. Rock should be neutral on Monferno also. It shouldn't even hurt that bad. So, I don't think... Cranidos is gonna headbutt me with, like, high attacks. That's gonna hurt, but I think we'll be okay. Alright. Gym 1, let's get it, baby. Look at that pose. Work is kind of coded. It's kind of goated, not gonna lie. All right. With the water gun, I don't know if I outspeed Cranidos. I could try to hit the disable on his headbutt, but if I don't outspeed him, or if he's slower than me, then disable just fails, I think. Unless it has negative prio. I'm not sure if it does. Onyx, it should be another, like... I think this is going to be a dog walk. I'm probably overthinking this fight. Water gun. It's 4x effective. It's only 2x effective on Cranidos, though, because I think he's just, like, flat-out rock. God, the gym leader music in Gen 4 is so good. Ugh, listen to that. Nice. If we level up and during this fight, that's fine, by the way. Just as long as we go in at level 14, we're good. There. All right. Mold breaker. Oh, he does outspeed me. He outspeeds Zubat? Girl, you're in danger. Okay. Mach Punch is priority. Okay, we win. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Switching in Zubat is an interesting choice. It's okay. It's all good. No problems. No problems here. Damn, I'm a beast easy. Yeah, Klug for the win. Klug is gonna be our carry. You have a positive attack stat. Fighting is your stab and it's priority. You just win that. But oh my god, we almost lost Belobo in one go. The crit headbutt is insane. That was actually terrifying. Not gonna lie. All right, GG. We lose Zubat. Okay, now read all my messages you skipped. I'm gonna get on it. All right. So we did have one casualty. One casualty is not that bad. Fortunately, it was Zubat. We'll have another Zubat like opportunity for sure. Crobat is gonna be super useful in this run, so we do want to catch another one for sure. But yeah, rip Phony. One death is not bad though this early on. I'm going to take this to the center, release it. Actually, I'm going to just leave. I'm just going to have a box like called Graveyard. Was that even a crit? Yeah, that was crit headbutt. That's why Psyduck got... Oh, wait, on the Zubat? I think Zubat just died. Or no, it was a 2-hit. Zubat got hit with a 2-hit headbutt and then dropped dead. We put you in box 18. We're gonna call this the casket. Oh, it won't fit. The grave. Actually, gotta make it higher stakes. If you die, you just go to hell. All right. We can add Geodude to the team, but I think I'm gonna leave it open. I'm just gonna leave that slot open. And I'm gonna go stand out front of the gym, call it Hiffle, see who gets the reference. The people I'm playing with will absolutely not get the reference. I promise you, maybe one person gets it. Maybe one. W reference, by the way. So Belobo got crit and flinched rough. Yeah, I think we could have killed him with the water gun, actually. If Belobo didn't flinch there, we could have actually got, like, we could have just got full one-shot on one Pokemon. All right. We saved the game. And that is it for my contribution to the game. That's it. I totally get that reference. No, I totally get that. Hell yeah. All right. Cool. The next person in the list is either going to be Genghis or Yumi or Sue. It depends. But I will be sending this ROM on to the next person, and I'll get it back when we are at the Elite Four. So 7 other streamers are going to pick this game up, play through all the other gyms, and then I get it when it's time to get through, or the last stream I'm going to make them go through Victory Road too. So I get it right when it's like Elite Four time. Hopefully we have a good team by then, but it's not up to me anymore. It's up to them. So good luck everybody else, and may the odds be... This is for those who come after. Bro, this fucking Psyduck is for those who come after. Psyduck actually put in major work for this fight. Psyduck and Klug are for those who come after. That's it. That's all I got. Sue like Boo? No, Sue Hudie. I'm gonna see if she's down to play. Alright. That's it for me. Let me make sure that the ROM still works. So I'm gonna load up Desmume again really quick. It'd be really awkward if it didn't retain all those saves, and I'm gonna kill myself if it didn't. Open ROM, plat, open, import, CAF2, okay. Hopefully this works. 90s censorship was something. Bro, 4Kids was on a crazy power trip with their censorship. A crazy power trip. Let's see if everything's saved. Oh, no, it didn't. Hold on. It definitely saved to somewhere. Hold on. That's not good. I don't want to have to do this again. I know it saves to, like, I think it's a folder. Did that not save? Wait, really? Wait, hold on. Wait, it has to, though. It has to go to somewhere. What day is today? This day 8/10. That's not good. No! Wait, hold on. That's not right. That has to... Wait. It has to save somewhere. Uh-oh. I'm gonna kill myself. Wait, no, it creates a secondary save file somewhere. Oh, maybe I needed to export first. Oh, wait, I may have fucked up. Wait! Oh, I may have fucked up. I may have fucked up. No way! Wait a minute, hold on. Please, God, don't do this to me. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. Oh, no. Wait, no way. Jesus fucking Christ. Does it not even have a hard save on the emulator? Dude, I don't know. Wait, hold on. There's no way that happened. No way, dude. I had such a good Starly. Lex was so good. But that had to save to something though, right? Why did it not save? I think it creates a secondary save file whenever you save. I'm just trying to figure out where it goes, right? I'm so sad. I'm gonna kill myself tomorrow, not today, so that you guys don't have to see it. Oh. Oh! Oh. Oh! Wait. I don't know if this is it. Wait, hold on. Hold on. No. Wait, that's a battery file? What the fuck is a battery file? What does that even mean? Hold on. No, I can't. No way. No way. That's depressing. You didn't rename the ROM or anything, did you? I did. I did. And how do we make sure the rest of the streamers don't do this as well? I don't know. How did I do this before? How do I do this? I thought it creates a secondary save. Hold on. So what is this? Because this just got created like a couple of minutes ago. A .dsv file. But it's not a .sav file. And the save will come back. Change the name back and the save will come back. Moving files or renaming files will break the save. Wait, what do you mean? So this is the file I was working off of. I was working off this v2 right here. What do you mean change the name? Moving files or renaming files will break the save. Change the name back and the save will come back. But this is what the name always was. This was never... This is what it always was. Like, so I'm loading a modded save state, right? But after you save the game, it's supposed to create a secondary save state. Where is that supposed to go? It's supposed to be like right here, I feel like. Okay, I thought you said you renamed the ROM after saving. No. I feel like it's supposed to... I could have sworn it creates like a secondary like save file after you do that. 8.10.12.54 configuration settings. I guess not. Okay, so I have to do that all again. Fuck. Alright, well, is there a speed up option? How do I do speed up on this thing? I can do it fast later. Fuck! That's so sad. I had such a good team. That Lex... Dude, Lex was a fucking adamant Starly. You're kidding me. Wait, there has to be a... Unless I have to Hold on, let me see something really quick. I might have to export it every single time. Josh, would you do it again? Or why would you do it again? Josh, is it gonna happen again? No, there's definitely a way to do this. Let me see something. I might have needed to export again instead of just saving. Or I needed to export after the save, possibly. Oh, I don't even want to save over again. Whatever. My emulator saves the .dst file. Hold on. Ah, I fucked up. Desmame states 1DST is my save file. I fucked up. But didn't he save and quit and come back at one point and let him continue to start a stream? Josh's only video game for almost 40 years and still doesn't save. I saved so many times. I don't rely on in-game saves. I don't know how those are stored. So usually what happens is like it'll create a secondary save like ROM. I might have needed to export though. Here, let me try something. I think it's gone. I think it's a bust, y'all. That's so annoying. That sucks. Let me see something. Well, we get another Pokemon team. No, I'm probably gonna go through and get the exact same team because I really wanted it. Now we know what not to do. Not throw Zubat into a angry Cranidos. Yeah, I needed to export. Josh, if you start over now, you'll be done before 4 a.m. I need the speed up option. That needs to be mapped to my controller. If I'm gonna do this shit, I'm using speed up. I don't give a fuck. How do I even allow left or kill stylus on top screen, kill stylus, debug, deep disabled. Yeah, where is speed up? Frame skip, never skip, emulation settings. Is there, what's the, where's the option hidden? Tools. Sheets, RAM search, view layers, console, row skipping. ROM loading. Oh no, I fucked up. Config frame, oh, it's frame skip? Okay. Is there not a toggle though that I can... Is there not a toggle I can make it faster though? Like on the controller? He'll find it before he reads chat anyway. I don't think frame skip did anything. Or is using in-game saves easier for people who aren't as familiar with this stuff? Surely using emulator save states and passing those around is easier though. I think. Talk about fatal error. Yeah, this one's just like user error though. Desmame is worse about this. I have to go looking probably. I thought there was a button config that I could just like make it happen. I gotta Google it, yeah. I'm so upset about that. That's not useful YouTube. Damn it, dude. I gotta do this all again now. Fortunately, it's not that bad, but like, that's a long. That's like 2 hours just burnt. Speed up. What did he do? Hold on. Is there not a button to do that? Oh wait, I get it, I'm dumb. Well, maybe the real Nuzlock was the friends you made along the way. Josh, go back up to this thing.
There are plenty of things I don't like.
Try Desmame, State Nuts, 1DST. Desmame. What are state nuts? Wait, wait, you skipped me too much. Let me explain what hotkey is. Config, hotkey config. There's a fast forward toggle on that menu. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Increase speed is equals. Are you for real right now? When something gets increased speed, right? Or is it fast forward? You surely want fast forward toggle, right? Bottom left, okay. I'll make increase speed right button, whatever. What am I hearing right now? Oh. Just on a separate instance. Dude, fuck me. There we go. Okay. What? Oh. Oh. What is state nuts? Had no business being as funny as it was. Got him. Damn it! They got. But it's disabled for me and I can't even change it. Maybe the real Nuzlock was a friendly made along the way. I mean, we could, like... Wait, I don't have a decrease. I don't have a decrease. Holy shit. Hold on. Maybe we just blitz through this, like, fast mode. Right? Wait. I need something for a decrease. I don't have any more buttons on this bitch. I don't know. Space. Whatever. That's why I suggested toggle. I'm just gonna speed through this. I'm just gonna speed run it. Move. Friend's mom. This is gonna sound terrible in all of your ears. I apologize in advance. Bro, I wanted to get all the natures that we had before. Fuck. Does that have to be done tonight? There's so much pressure now. 4 a.m. stream, TV8. Dude, I'm not doing this tonight. I'm upset. I'm not doing this. I'm gonna save in front of Chimchar and then I'm stopping. It sounds so cursed. Yeah, because I don't want you guys to have to hear that shit again. Oh, you know what I could do? No, because I still have to get to the stupid ass gym and do all that again. What unprecedented reason we're not playing Expedition right now? I'm so mad. I hate this. I hate this fucking game. Gen 4 is so slow, shaking my head. Bro, I want to kill myself. I'm so mad. Alright, I'm gonna now export backup memory. Call this... V4 or starter and save it. Part of why I really like the loneliness, let me play with minimal chatter. Yeah, that was really nice. Actual Pokemon games got worse and worse at shoving exposition in my face. Better you than whoever would have played it next, at least, I guess. Yeah, I have to make sure that whoever plays next does the export save instead of the... But I don't get it. Every time I did save last time, it created a separate save file with the update with like what happened. That's so odd. I don't know where that goes to. I guess it has to be an export like that. I don't know. That's weird. All right. I'm gonna not keep playing. I'm really sad. Fuck. Let's play Expedition 33. No, I'm gonna fuck. Wait, what? Were we gonna play Mario Kart Expedition 33? Let's try Mario Kart. If it fails, I'm gonna actually jump off a bridge. This can only get up. Like we can only go up from here, right? Like it can only get better, right? Right. Time to piss yourself off in Mario Kart. That's not gonna happen. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Josh, who would have guessed that when you said this is for those who come after, you would be the one coming? Bro, I got Renward. I got Renward right on the beach. I got peak comedy. No. This is for me who comes now. I'm so mad, dude. You gotta be fucking with me. You have to be fucking with me on that. Let's just do a quick race and see if like we can get through even one. If I can't get through one race, there will be hell to pay. The earth will, like, the world will know pain. I'm gonna go on my full pain arc. I can't drive. Please don't come right now. I didn't sign up to witness that. Well, it'd be like that sometimes. Bro! Dick and fucking balls. This is for those who come right now. Oops. Not for free. I feel like something like that should be free. I mean, it is other places, right? Who am I to like charge money for that? I'm not even famous yet. How do you know like when you are like? Because you know, like when you're like trying to promo like your OnlyFans, right? How do you know when like you're big enough to like start charging for your subscription, or like for like a subscription to like your content? You know, because like a lot of people have to start out doing stuff for free until they get some like notoriety, then they start charging, right? How do you know like what point that you should like start charging? You know what I mean? Because like I wouldn't know. That's what Twitter is for? Bro. Twitter is a cesspool. I can't stand being on Twitter most of the time. It's like... I don't know. I feel like everybody is just so... Everyone is looking to fight. It doesn't even seem like it's like... It's not even like fun anymore. It's just like if you say something, there is a contrarian waiting to like just make it a worse situation immediately. Regardless of like your intention or whatever, it's just like someone is waiting to like make this a fight. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Nah, you know what? Fuck them. Some do both. They have shorter clips available for free, but full scenes are exclusive to OnlyFans. That probably sounds like the schmoove. Yeah, that's probably the schmoove. Oh, people are talking in there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't use Twitter. I don't use Twitter for intellectual jorkin. I feel like I don't really use Twitter at all. Like I see streamer drama because that's like just the shit that I am usually surrounded by. Not like it personally, but just like content wise, that's the stuff I laugh at. But like that's about it. And then politics, a lot of political shit. It's the same. It's kind of the same trying to have any kind of deep conversation in Twitch messages. I feel like we have pretty decent messages back and forth amongst us. The occasional, like, nuts joke. But I feel like we have pretty decent intellectual conversations. I think Twitter is worse than, like, any other platform. Twitter and Instagram Reels, like, comments on Instagram Reels are, like, diabolical. Those are, like, truly evil people that exist there, I think. Kind of funny, though. Not gonna lie. I'm so mad that I fucked up on that. I have to do the whole fucking first part again. Luckily, it's not that long, but like, dude, that sucks. Look what just happened, Lamau. Proving my point. What? Wait, what happened? It's kind of the same kind of having kind of deep conversations. Wait, but I think this. Wait, do we not have deep message? Do we not have deep conversations on Twitch? I feel like we do, at least in this community. We get pretty into the weeds on some things. Sometimes. Bro, all of that fucking footage is down the drain. It's all gone. It's dead. He's still not reading it. What did I miss? Oh, the reason Twitter is garbage is the length limit on tweets. It promotes under-explanation of views/opinions and leads to misunderstandings. Oh. Okay, but that's not that's a skill issue on my part. I think that the Twitter environment is just like bad. I think Twitch is normally good if you can read. Airship Fortress, please! Please! Give this one thing to me. There's so many people that want it. Do not do me dirty. Do not make me drive across the planet to some other bullshit. Dude, so many people want to do the drive to these other courses, and it's crazy. Airship Fortress, for the love of God. Why would you even choose not Airship Fortress? It's such a good game, or such a good course. People are actually sick in the head for that. I'm so mad. The man can't read, and we all know that, but we still love him. Isn't love great? Bro, I've given up on love. I'm giving up on it. I can't do it. I give up. It's just y'all, it's you guys and me, chat, from here on out. We're running this fade now. Okay. Oh, wait, I still have the footage. I still have the VOD. Okay, thank God. I can still use that. I don't have to, like, restream this. Why the fuck would you guys choose the drive to the next course level when Airship Fortress is right fucking there? I can't even believe this shit. That airburst made me flinch. Sorry. The peanut brain saw air can and I was like, oh, I should just spray my computer right now. Into the computer, by the way. Not the right thing to do there. Get the fuck away from me, King Boo! I'm glad he crashed into that thing for me, though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. My boomerang hit her bomb on the way back and killed me. That's so crazy. At least Mario Kart seems to be working decently well right now. Famous last words. Please don't touch me, you ape. Alright. He could just say the next run. He could just say on the next one everyone died. I guess technically I could say that. Kranitos killed everybody at the end. Dude, we had such a good Chimchar. No, dude. Oh my god, I'm so far behind. Get the fuck away from me, Peach! Oh my god. And there goes my item, and there's the lightning. Get away from me, Mario! Unfortunate. Terrible. Hi, Pigma. The bad stuff has already happened. The terrible things have already happened this stream. Don't worry about it. I guess technically I could gen those Mons in, but I don't know what their EVs are at. What do we have? We had a sassy Shinx, we had an adamant Starly, we had a lonely Chimchar. What the fuck else did we have? I don't know what we had. I'd have to rename them too. It was glorious. No, it wasn't. Such a monster. He murdered the entire team. Yeah, they all died. Everyone's gone. Like the next person play, he could say, oh yeah. Oh. Look at these shit options now, bro. We could have had Airship Fortress. Hello, Mario. Oi. Damn it. Ow. Alright. We'll play a couple more rounds of this, then I'm gonna stop and replay that shit on speed up mode. Fuck, dude. I'm so sad. We had it. So everybody's gonna have to... I have to make sure everybody is keenly aware that you have to export your game file, not just save it. Is the average person gonna, like, know that? I guess I can do, like, a little, like, instruction on how to. It's not hard, but fuck, that's annoying. I feel like it's gonna happen again to someone, like, else. Just thinking, oh, it's a Pokemon game. I can just save it and it'll be good. They also have to do that if they don't complete the gym in one sitting. Damn, that's annoying. Export for what? The save file. We're playing a Pokemon Pass, or we're playing a Nuzlock where, like, you pass the game to, like, another streamer. After you beat one, like, after you beat a gym, you pass it to someone else. But in order to pass it, you're such a fucker. After you beat your gym and you want to save the game, you have to export it. You can't just save the game like regular, which we just found out the hard way a second ago. Mistakes were made. Right over his head. Yeah. Why does everybody have mushrooms? Oh, I thank God I got that. Take that inside the corner. Oh, there's a wall there. Move, bitch. No! This is lap 2? Okay, it's still in this. Move, penguin. Penguin. I didn't get the drift there? You're crazy. Why, Peach? Why? I'm glad you hit that banana, bitch. Oh my lord. You're kidding me with that boomerang. What? I didn't. Oh, well, that's bad. I did the wrong way. Grind. That's awkward. I gotta lock in. Oh, everybody's got golden trims. I did so bad that round. Terrible. That's dumb. Right now, Emiru has 16k people watching her sleep. Twitch is a strange place. Don't you love Emiru? That's for you, Cosmo. I'm sad. I'm still sad. Is it a kink thing? Is that the main motivator? I think it's because Emiru is hot and people think that she's gonna, like, wake up in the middle of the night and strip on accident, like sleep strip. And they're just banking on that happening, like, this one time. That is probably, like, 90% of the reason people watch. But then again, I do sleep streams every now and then with Alex because it's kind of funny. And my viewership does go up. Like, when I did my Zelda marathon and my Sonic marathon, and I slept on stream, my viewership skyrocketed like halfway through the night and then right when I was like waking up. I don't have any explanation for that, but it's kind of funny. We have to drive to all of these, or can we drive them for now, I guess. So basically, yeah, a kink thing. Yeah, it's a kink thing. That missed completely. Oh, forgot it's a homing one. I can't believe we missed out on a perfect opportunity to just get a 3-round Airship Fortress. I could have locked in. I could have done work, but no. How do you get up to that track up there? Once you went to sleep, I put my phone on the charger and didn't pay any attention. I appreciate that. Why you still up? I don't want to talk about it. What's up, Gavin? What time is it? It's only 1:30. It's Saturday. I could be a degenerate a little bit longer. The deaths of his Pokemon keep him up at night. All those Pokemon are technically, like, canonically dead. Like, they don't exist anymore. They're gone. Basically, they want Janet Jackson's W reference. Yeah. They're fully expecting that, and then when it doesn't happen, they're just like, yeah, man, I was just here for the vibes with offline chat. Me, as I have Emiru's link open right now. I have been watching Agent and Extra Emily do their Elden Ring marathon, and that's been a lot of fun to watch. But the sleeping part, not really. That's not a... I don't really get that. But the actual content during the day is hilarious. Those two have crazy good chemistry. I'm not even gonna cap. I missed those coins. King Boo, fuck off! I just woke up, so Josh degening right now. Josh is degening right now. I mean, I kind of do all the time. Every hour beyond midnight, I would consider degen hours. If I'm like actively doing something, like streaming or video editing or whatever, that's degen goblin hours. I don't like this fucker having that boomerang again. I don't want to be near him. Oh. There's the fucking lightning, yep. And I'm not gonna get that mushroom, but I will get the double box. And I lost my goddamn boomerang because I threw it into the box. The boom box. Yes! Hit her! Throw another shell! Throw a shell! Here's my chance. Ooh, another mushroom? Hell yeah. Move! Oh my god. Why am I getting... I got like pushed over to it. Oh, where are these bomb cars? I hope that bomb behind me blew up on someone else. That's crazy. Evil, evil bitch. I saw that. Threw it right behind her. No reason to, by the way. Toad gets hit by a shell and is faster. Still moving faster than me, by the way. Oh, that was close. Ugh! That banana, I didn't even see it. It's always too late, that is. 19th? Bro, get me out of this spot. There we go. Hopefully this will even do any work. It's so far into the race at this point. Do not put me off on this turn. I gotta do it, I gotta do it. Woo! 8th or 9th, not great, but I was 17th a moment ago, so I'll take it. Waiting for the DC. Let's hope it doesn't happen, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, the only reason I click Emiru's stream is because it said I'm only sleeping. I had to check if that was actually real because 16k viewers. I wonder how many are the same or stick around after doing that. Probably a tiny fraction. It will go up when she wakes up or something happens. I imagine a lot of that is just like people left their computer on and they're like, I don't think the chat's super active, but then again, this is Emiru's chat and, you know, they're gooners, but what can you do? Gooners and like, and e-girls, I'm pretty sure is like Emiru's primary audience. Kind of like my community, minus the e-girls. Oh, God. And intellectuals. We're intellectuals around here, except I can't read. And you guys can. I don't know, I feel like embracing the gooners is kind of like a good idea at this point. That's most of Twitch. It's like 90... We're right by Airship Fortress! Why would you give me Acorn Heights? Are we? Something like that. I just work so I can get points. And then you have the hoarders. I really like how one stumble in this game leads to pulling back 10 plus bases in 2 seconds. Yeah! It's terrible. No, it's fine. It's still fun, and we haven't DC'd yet, so this is kind of huge for us. Usually this shit is going really poorly right about now. Alright, I thought I could go between his legs. That was a lie. I'm just 11k away from you versus Gavin. Bro, I'm so excited to obliterate Gavin's asshole. That's gonna be really fun. Super excited for that. I'm sure he'll be fine. I can't wait. It's gonna be a cool game. It's gonna be a cool video. Gavin, I think Gavin can take a couple hits though. He's stocky. He's definitely stocky and mean. And I don't know, he's also German, so he's got like that precision engineering in his DNA. So I think he'll be fine. Oh, this is a mistake. I'm going. That was just not good timing on that mushroom at all. Golden Shroomy, or Golden Shell, are you shitting me right now? Give me all these coins. Ow! Fuck! I should link the type chart in media shares so the rest of the server can work it. That's, actually, I do like that idea. You should definitely do that. Because I'll just fuck around and do that like on my off time at work. What?! That was out of bounds?! Get out of my way, Rosalina! How was that out of bounds? In what galaxy? They're all right there. I can taste it. Ah, fuck you. Eee! Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh, wait, why did I not get zapped? Wait, what happened? What was that about? Was it because I was behind? Oh, this is it. Wait, is it because I was behind the lightning user? Wait, what the hell? That was so weird. I get to use a gun? A gun? You're gonna have like a Nerf gun. Gavin, no, it's just you, me, and our bear fucking fisterinos. We just go meat to meat, ham to ham, fist to cup, nuts to butts. Yoshi, can you fuck off, dude? Don't say meat to meat, you They actually call me Freaky Squid. No! Yoshi, you motherfucker. Oh my god, now we're never gonna get Airship Fortress again. I hate these people so much. We had such a good, like a golden opportunity. We squandered it. Threw it all away. It's okay. I'm locked in. I still gotta do that Pokemon tonight. I'm so mad. Alright, probably one more. Oh, I gotta send the file and I gotta tell everybody how to like do it now too. That's gonna suck. Freaky Squid, it's okay. You goon every day, but yeah. I don't think gooning is that bad. I feel like gooners get a bad rap. As long as you don't want to impact like your day-to-day, like your like normal responsibilities, is gooning really that bad? Like, I still go to work. I still pay the bills, you know? I eat fruit. I do what I gotta do. Is gooning all that bad? You guys see that strat? You guys see those strats? See that shit? I'm in there. Okay, word. Just lost that connection. Oh, how did Yoshi just like portal over like that? What the fuck are you, Yoshi? Oh, I didn't mean to be on this. This is not the plan. Move, King Boo, bitch. And she has shells. She has shells. Oh, y'all don't even know. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. I jumped early. Why would you throw those behind you, Boo? You should be locked up forever. Can you get the fuck away from me with those bananas, dude? And there's the lightning. Ooh, a mushroom. I hate people. I hate them! Why do they touch me when I'm in the middle of shit? I was about to do something... Fuck you. I was about to do something cool and then bonk. Oh, I needed a gi on that track, actually. There's a train there now. Not what's supposed to be happening. Can you get the fuck away from me, actually, Nabbit? Whatever your name is. Yep. Yep! Throw it behind me somehow. Red shell gets through. Alright, here we go. Alright. I don't have a mushroom. That sucks! That was terrible. You good at work? Josh at work? I'm something of a gamer. Alright. GG's. Who's live still? Oh, I hate my life. I hate my life so much. I'm so upset. I feel nothing but pain and misery all the time. All the time. All the time. At least I got the footage. That's the important part. Fuck, that's annoying. Alright, let's see. You guys want to rage at Emiru? Zuma's playing Smite. Veli's just chatting. Her ferret passed away. Oh, Jesus. That's really sad. No TY for stream. I know. I gotta replay the game. That's the only reason I would go a little bit longer. I don't feel like streaming it all again. Alright. We're gonna raid out. Let's go to, I guess, Veli. Why not? Veli! Alright, boys and girls. You all have a lovely night. Rip Parrot. I don't know what Parrot is. Have a lovely night. I will see you guys in tomorrow for Bioshock. Bioshocky. I have some Pokemon to play tonight. Got French titties. Alright. Rip stream. Don't kill us all again. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna really try not to. I'm gonna... I really am sad. We had such good natures on everybody. I'm so fucking upset about that. We had great natures. It is what it is. Alright. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night. John there.